I'm going in right now. Right here, right now. I'm just going for it. Just going for it. Not even going to think about it. Never going to think about it. Never going to think about it. Uh-oh. I'm going to think about it. Uh-oh. I got to fix the audio. Okay, that was probably super annoying, but glad I got that out the way. Glad I got that way for the first 5 seconds of the stream. Mistakes happen. Glad we got it. We got them out the way, so we don't have to worry about it. Going in to best of 3, standard, traditional, standard. Got to add the traditional in there, or else it's just not as cool. It's not as exciting if we don't add it. Gotta hydrate because I'm about to kick some butt. I've already decided that that's what's gonna happen today. I'm gonna kick some butt. I thought to myself before jumping online, maybe I should have more concrete goals of what I want to accomplish before going live. So my goals are this. Complete my daily, of course. That's an easy one. That's number 1. Number 2 is I want to rank up. And I'm fresh into this rank. So that's going to be easier said than done. But with a starting hand like this, maybe not so much, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's going to be easy. Maybe it's going to be easier done than said. Which, now that I've seen this stupid land, hate this land, maybe not. But low-key, if I'm going to get countered a whole bunch like yesterday, yes, David Howard, welcome back. I am in plat. I'm like plat 3, maybe plat 2. I ranked up like twice yesterday. I've been ranking up a lot, and of course, I'm not getting countered, which I was semi-prepared for. I'm getting destroyed. So at least I know that they're doing this malarkey and not that malarkey. You know, knowledge is power. And your boy is strong now, because I'm getting up there in the knowledge game, you know what I'm saying? Not really. I still be making some really horrendous mistakes, but a boy likes to dream, you know what I'm saying? A boy likes to dream. I'm not going to put both my creatures out there just to get got. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to just do an ethereal armor. But then again, I might not. Because if this does get got... Wait a second. Wait a dadgum second. I think now's the time to get the value. Because he can't be casting spells. This boy is going to get cooked. 100%. Oh, man. I was really hoping for... something other than that. I was hoping for a Shard Mage's Rescue to make me feel a whole lot more comfortable about the situation. But that's a whole lot of damage right off the bat. And I got to follow up creatures. 2 follow-up creatures. This is a position I don't normally find myself in. Loki, I've heard that Platinum is the hardest rank. Welcome back again. Thank you so much for being here, stranger. And I'm not sure about that. But if you heard it, that probably means it's more accurate than not. So I'm just going to assume it's right, David, because that's an ego boost. That makes me feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of lame. Do I waste my... I mean, usually they don't do low mana stuff. Is Platinum the hardest rank? I would love to... I would love for it to be, but you know what I'm saying? He is playing black, so maybe I should get Veteran Survivor out there to like maybe draw some of his ire that way. Maybe my Voice of Victory can stay alive just a little bit. Just a bit of cope. Z Roofy? Okay, he or she is saying it's cope. So maybe Platinum isn't. I didn't think it was. Let me just make that clear. But David said it was, and I trust David. But now I also trust Zroofy. Also, Zroofy, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. This is not a flyer, so maybe I just start getting the damage in. I got a lot of mana. But if I get board wiped and I lose my last creature, you know I'm never going to see a creature again if I get board wiped. That's how it happens. So maybe I just Feather of Flight while it's safe to do so. Draw myself a lovely card. Love to see a Plains getting out of there. Well, now I'm at a crossroads. Do I risk my last creature? No, because if I get flooded without a creature again, like back to back days, I'm going to get salty. And I can't get salty on my first game of the stream, you know what I'm saying? I made it to Diamond once in all my arena time. That was last season. Stranger, that is like, that's extremely, not, what is the word I'm looking for? That's shocking to hear. Because after playing you many times, you're an extremely good player. It's like Plat has the highest density of net decks. Past Diamond, you start seeing people who are using fun decks. That would be fun. And those may or may not be easier to beat. Definitely a fear of deadly cover-up. Definitely a fear of deadly cover-up. I wish I knew what you're saying there, Zrufi. I really wish I did. I just don't have the knowledge of the game of people like you. So it's probably like a card that this guy is probably running. Maybe I just need to go for it at this point. Because now he has creatures and planeswalkers on the field. Maybe it's time to start scrying. And maybe I can get myself a... Ooh, I can kill his thing. Yeah. Is that worth? Is that worth it? To kill his thing or to kill him? You get an emblem, ninja control, get +1, surveil 2, tap target creature. Well, he made the decision a whole lot easier for me, even though honestly I kind of didn't want that to happen because I want to put myself in those difficult positions so I can learn from the mistakes I was inevitably going to be making. All right, so it's a Kaido deck. A Kaito deck. Kaito? They like to attack. That's all I know. They like to attack, and that's all I know. Exile target spell, it becomes plotted. Aven is good against, wait, does ninjutsu count as a spell being cast? It's on the stack, so it counts as a spell if it's on the stack, right? That's how it works. So maybe I can do some shenanigans with that. I mean, honestly, I just put the pause on him. So maybe I don't change a dang thing, you know what I'm saying? If it's not broke, don't fix it. All right, that's what I'm going. I could have done Aven, but honestly, that like sequencing makes my brain hurt. And I'm not in the business of making my brain hurt early in the stream because then I'll just be useless for the rest of it. Deadly Cover-Up is a sweeper, yeah. It can also rip every copy. Oh my gosh, that is why Zrufi was saying that. Demir midrange, yes. Ninjutsu does not count. It's damn. All right, good thing I didn't put that in then. Luffy, welcome back, my friend. Shit's for real. Aven will not work against it. Good thing I did not put it in it. I think I made the right decision with my sideboard. Hi, Yubei. Luffy, I'm so happy you're back. You're probably thinking of TMNT mechanic Sneak. Honestly, no, I wasn't thinking about anything besides the words I was reading. I'm just like very low on my grasping of MTG like mechanics and working. Like, to give you an example, I think yesterday I forgot about Ward randomly, and at the same time I also made it so they got like a free extra card when I played Shard Mage's Rescue. We all start somewhere. Thank you for being patient with me, Zrufi. It's basically ninjutsu, but it does. I did hear about that from, what is that show called? Command Zone. I heard it from Command Zone, Sneak. What is it? This is called Magic the Gathering Arena. A lovely card game. I would recommend you look into it because it's very fun. Fixed ninjutsu, if you will. That makes sense. Love to see it. All right, what do I want to do here? This is a flyer. So maybe I put my Wonder Weave. So next turn... Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but that was like my only 2 mana play. What is he going to tap? He's going to tap my Optimus Scavenger. As long as he's tapping my stuff and not getting rid of it, I feel much better about my chances of game 2. Oh, that's a freaking cool-ass island. I want that. I'm assuming that's Edge of Eternities. Wait, how can I block? Oh, they're both attacking. Well, I want my creature to stay. So I'm not going to do that. Stun counters? Will stun counters make it so... If this would be... remove a stun counter. Okay. I'll still get the activated ability, even though it's stunned. That's all I care about, really. It's Infinity Land. Wow. I want to play the game. It's free. Luffy, it's free. You can download it right now, right here, right now. I'd recommend it holistically. Indubitably so, I recommend it. I'll get 2 flyers. How about them apples? And I'll modify my Wonder. That was what I wanted. Sometimes when you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Now I can leave up the Shard Mages and punch this doofus in the face for 3. Honestly, he's not a doofus. He's been playing pretty fair Magic. He hasn't hand-ripped me, so I'm having a great time. Good FTP as well? Yes, FTP, free to play. Free to play. It's very free to play. I haven't spent a dime. In real life, Magic the Gathering, that's a different story, but we'll gloss over that, shall we? And now's the time Kato's coming through, which sucks. Haven't bought packs in 3 years and sitting on 50 gold. Oh my gosh. I'm at 1 gold wild card, so you're a rich man to me. When did you start playing MTG? 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 2-ish, 3-ish? Something like that. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I still feel like an egghead when I miss things like keywords, etc., etc. I'm going to... He's doing 4 damage a turn. I'm about to be doing 5 damage a turn, but he's just starting to 1 turn ahead of me. I'm not playing. So here's something I've learned. I've been trying to get out the habit of not playing my creatures before combat when I don't have to. Spellbook Vendor is probably what caused the habit. Also, too, my background is Yu-Gi-Oh!, so I'm one of those idiots. But we all start somewhere, as Rufy pointed out. Maybe I should hold up my Wonder Weave. Maybe I should just attack with my Optimus the Scavenger. Hold up my Wonder Weave and block one of those doofuses. Doofuses. Me no no. Me no no. Combat is still my Achilles heel in this game, besides just knowledge of the card pool. Of course, that's going to be always sticking up my crawl somehow. Okay, I probably should have done 2 attacks. He hit me with something. I'll hit him with an oops. I feel like that's perfectly reasonable to do. I'm going to be now playing Spellbook Vendor, so next turn I'm going to have a almost free way to get an enchantment on the board and still have my Shard Mage's Rescue handy. Handier than a mug, really. Wait, a blue and Enduring Curiosity? No, the one I have is Enduring Innocence. When a creature you control I don't want to read that. I don't want to read that. I find that a little hard to believe. I swear to you, David, it's only been a couple weeks, but I will say Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been my first love for my entire life, so I've always been hobby adjacent. So, like, I've known about it throughout my entire life. So it's not like, I mean, they're both card games. The only thing that's different really is combat and the whole mana situation. I mean, I don't know. If I want the screen cap. Oh, wow. And you in Emerald. That's great progress. Thanks so much, Jerlinadas. Thank you for being here. You're the first time I've seen that name. Hopefully you are a very patient man or woman and don't mind watching a fella like me make a crap ton of mistakes. Now, I'm really tempted because now obviously he's trying to get Kaito to come out. So does Kaito come out if I block? If I block, use Shard Mage on my Wonder Weave. That'll go to 4/4, and then my Optimus Scavenger will make it a 5/5. I will live. And he won't get damage to come through. Do not make the trade. Don't make the trade, David says. Okay, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to pass. Even though I kind of wanted to. Wait. Now he says wait. Shoot. Wait a second. I'm missing some chats. I'm going to respond to everyone in just a second, but I got to focus right now. Dude, you should definitely read Enduring Curiosity. It's disgusting. I would trade. Okay, I'm getting mixed messages. Whenever a creature you control deals combat, oh my god. When Enduring Curiosity dies, if it was a creature, return to the battlefield under its owner's control. Okay. Someone said trade, and I feel like it's a fun thing to do. So I'm going to try it out, because Kaito seems to be his Main strat. I know I'm missing messages. I'll get to them after I have a second. But yesterday, I made a horrendous mistake. I was reading chats, thinking slowly, and then I ran out of time on my turn, and it was like a neg 2 million. It was disgusting. I will never want to ever make that mistake again. Oh no, now he's gonna kill me. He's killing me. Oh, this was the worst case scenario. He's okay, now he's not ninjutsuing, but it's dead. And it doesn't go through. However, and he has one flyer. So I can do some tanks. You know what I'm saying? I can do some tanks. But what are the things I want to do? Well, first things first, I'm the realist. I'm going to drop this and make this fool feel it. And then I'm going to make my flyer just a massive son of a gun. So not only did I gain tempo last turn, even though I lost 2 cards, I think the tempo was definitely worth. It was definitely worth. He's probably going to chump block if I were to imagine. Do I want to make that trade? Not really, but I do have another one in my hand. Nah. Oh, it's flying. So he could trade there, but why would I do that? And I get a scry? See ya. Nobody wants to be ya, you nasty, ugly planes, you. All right, now I'm going to catch up on these things. Oh, wow. And Paper MTG 2 tax. I remember asking for a play set of Goyfs and a Liliana of the Veil in high school for Jund. That sounds like quite the thing. I just got board wiped. Every time I look away from the screen, I just get absolutely murdered. The oops, misdirection. Curiosity is a nasty card. That card draws cards when you take damage from creatures. Did you play back in Windup Insector format? No, I didn't really. I just collected, basically. Do not make that trade. Wait, Kaito needs no blockers. Oh, and actually, that's not too bad. Dude, you should definitely read. I read that. Okay, I'm pretty much caught up now. They definitely have removal. No, you should. You won't be able to kill Kaito all game. You know, trade. He's definitely not going to ninjutsu the cat. I would hear that was unfortunate. Evil cat, swing both. You should double swing. It's worth it. Okay, now that I'm caught up, I can fully focus on what's in front of me. I'm going to do this and this. So next turn, I will be able to modify this into a flyer. So the most he can do is 1/1. Kaito's probably definitely hitting the board, but he looked at this, so I felt like that was coming. Okay, deal with the manas. Fine. Now he has 1, 2, 3. He can't pay. Wait. Was Kaito 4 or 3? Oh, that son of a bitch. This guy's a disgusting human being. Look at him. He's the wisest frog wizard. How can he make such a bold claim? He's never even met me. I could be the wisest frog wizard. That son of a Bisquick. Now I'm getting rid of the enduring curiosity problem for good, man. And now I'm Ward 2/2. So if you want to get rid of me again, don't do it, because I'll be sad. But at least you'll pay your gosh dang taxes. Look, our advice may not be very good. I'm sorry, cost 3 to ninjutsu, cost 4 to cast. Okay. Can I have some body? Bro, you can have all the bodies. As long as that body's not mine, because that seems a little weird. Okay, I'm tapped out. So now he's doing 1 damage. And now I can't block, and I drew a lance. Gosh dang it. Okay, you got that game. I'm going to hit him with a good game, because he's been, for a black-blue player, he's been awfully respectful. I can deal with removal sometimes, because all of his removal so far has said the word target. And I feel like that's fine. When it doesn't target is when I lose control over my faculties. All right, now is the time that I could potentially make some trades now. Low-key feel like it's a matter of outracing this guy, as pretty much all of my games seems to be. However, he had a lot of targeted removal there. So I kind of want to add a demi. And except the Day of Black Sun. Oh yeah, that's when I looked away from the screen. So to me, that didn't happen. Because honestly, apparently the Day of Black Sun happened. Side-in reincarnation magic? Restoration magic? Yeah, that probably makes sense to counteract the Day of the Black Sun. Blue is called Demir, by the way. Screw Demir, I hate Demir. But again, as far as Demir goes, this guy's playing pretty darn fair. Okay, what do I want to remove? So I added a Demi, so a creature, and I added 2 of these. Seam Rip still seems like it's pretty good. Spellbook Vendor, I think, is what I want to cut because, like, if I didn't have Spellbook Vendor and I had a Demi instead of Spellbook Vendor last turn, I felt like I would have been overall. And maybe I'll get rid of, maybe get rid of one more. I'm going to get rid of one more of those. Just because I want to play fast. In order for me to get the most value off of that card, it takes 3 mana and like usually 2 turns. I only had 2 mana for most of that game. Playing first, learned that yesterday. Maybe. I'm no expert here, but Enduring Innocence would be nice here, right? Man, so many people tell me that. I never add it. What a base take on that disgusting color combination. Thank you so much for agreeing with me. A little card advantage to keep up with that cat. No, you're 100% right. But just for some reason, I think I'm so used to this deck being like super cheap. And I usually get stymied by that Spellbook Vendor in most times that the 3 mana thing just like kind of scares me, I've decided. That's probably why I've opted so mightily against it. Well, while he's tapped out, one of my Ultimate Scavengers is going to be a beefy dude. Or dudette. I think it's a dudette now that I'm looking at her. We'll take those. An early 3 damage is just what the doctor ordered sometimes. Seam Riptron, damn. Just to let you know, the color combination Azorius that you're playing is notoriously hated. My color combination? I'm just white, my guy. I'm just Blanco. Does this change anything? Maybe he's going to do an instant killing me. I played against one of the people in chat that sometimes here is called Halison. He's played Azorius against me, and you're 100% right. It was nightmarish. When this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. That's very annoying. Can I go back to my main phase? No, I can't. Well, that sucks the big one, doesn't it? But I'm still going to attack because I got to play fast. I got to play fast like lightning right now. Hopefully that is actually a flyer. Okay, thank goodness. If that didn't... Oh, I guess I was 4-3 anyways. And because... I'm going to get huge. I'm going to start pumping iron right now. Let's put it on my flyer. Why not? That one's stunned anyway, so he doesn't take any steroids while he's stunned. He's counting the hybrid blue card. Gotcha. Okay, I expected that. What is he going to do with 1 blue, though? Nothing. He's a bum. And it's still tapped. Son of a biscuit. Okay. For all the new people watching me for the first time, what usually happens in situations like this, if I need a creature, which I feel like I do, I'm starting to need a creature right now. Yep, there it goes. I will not draw a creature for the rest of this game. Damn. See? That's the first non-creature. Now I predict at least 4 turns of no creature. Just a tip, next time wait for them to block before you use the aura, so you can kill the creature for free. That's good advice right there. The Seam Rip should help you keep you alive. I hope so. I'm hoping that he setted out all of his like 3 mana stuff for the 2 mana delinquent garbage. And now, all the nice things I said about this fucking loser, sorry to cuss, I take back because hand ripping is atrocious, and anyone that loves to play hand ripping things deserves unhappiness in life, just in general. That's my opinion, of course. Take for that what you will, you know. I'm just a man. I'm just a human person. Could be wrong. And now my seam rip is useless, but at least I have a creature. So that's cool. I'm not going to block that because it's freaking dangerous. I mean, it's kind of like, I'm not going to put anything on my veteran survivor. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of that stupid thing, Death Toucher. The Death Toucher is really hard against my deck because I never draw creatures. But you never know. I could draw Sheltered by Ghost. The Seam Rip should help you. Yep, I read that. I don't play Arena. I didn't even know that the hybrid pip rule was added because they decided not to do that for the real thing. Hey man, hand ripping has its place, especially against green decks and Omniscience combo. I respect everyone's opinions. However, I hate it, and I'll never change my opinion of it. I hate it. Stupid. Especially the hand ripping where you can actually choose what you hand rip. That is total nonsense. Absolute lunacy. Don't mind my obnoxious water bottle. It screeches. Maybe my mic's filters it out so you can't tell. He has all of his mana up. I can handle losing a creature. Wait a second. That's going to be actually massive. That's going to be 4. That's going to be 6. Jesus. I could end the game right now if I get lucky. He might have nothing in his hand. No, he has something in his hand. So it's probably not even worth it to try. Unless I draw a Shard Mages. But then again, like, what if he does another hand ripping BS? Okay, let me think about this. He could have responded to that. So that means he probably has an instant that kills me. Like this. So maybe I'll wait for him to tap out. I'm going to try it. Because I've been told many times not to like be scared about potential things that they have. But yeah, he's destroying it. There it goes. Okay, one less card I need to deal with later. And I still have one Ethereal Armor. So if I draw like an Optimus Scavenger, things of that nature, I have 9 turns. Still 9 turns. Now it's a little bit less once he's able to attack with that. But he has all of his mana still, and of course I'm drawing a Plains. Alright. I'm just trying not to get tilted by this common thread. And it's not even like I play a lot of Plains. I play like the bare minimum amount of Plains. I'm at 10 life now. He has things to play right now. Ninjutsu. Okay, I'm at even less life. So I really need to draw something cracked. And really, there's nothing to draw that's going to help me here. Of course. Classic. When will this curse end, man? What is this, a 3 something? Isn't it a 3? Yeah, it's a 3-4. So 7, 9. The fact that that happens so fucking often is crazy to me. It happens every day. I'm dumb. I was thinking EDH because they decided not to allow hybrid pips outside of Commander's identity, even though they were thinking about it. Yeah, I just watched that episode. Whenever I play any sort of black deck, I always hit the sad face. That's my rule. It's probably never going to matter, but I already hit my daily. That's nice. We'll take those. Let's go again. Surely I can't get flooded. Back-to-back games. Of course I can. That's what happened yesterday. Every game I get flooded when I need it the most. Feels horrendous. I just watched that. Oren, I just watched that episode from the Command Zone. They were talking about it. I have yet to play any Commander real-life games. However, I did just buy a crap ton of precons to make my own pod. So if they ever come over, and I'm playing Demir again. Love to see that. That is a lie. I hate to see it. It's my least favorite thing to see ever on this planet Earth. Is there anything for the sideboard we can add? There's got to be something that's good against blue-black mid-range. More hand ripping. Honestly, this is getting old. I started out to be a huge fan of this game, but every game I'm just getting hand ripped like this, and it's just so stupid to me, man. I wish I knew. I wish I could answer your question, David, but my sideboard came from a viewer of mine who's in the Discord, actually. Very skilled player named Butterhugger. And I do like his sideboard. And he does have a lot of graveyard hate, which ever since I've added the graveyard hate, I ran into way fewer reanimator decks. And honestly, they can be annoying because they just win out of thin air sometimes. But what I hate the most is hand ripping, disgusting stock up players like this freaking doofus. This is the kind of deck I hate playing against the most because they have so much hand rip like this in the bat, and they have so much cheap removal, both of which my deck hates to deal with. Really hates to deal with. Do I just start going wide here and hope that he doesn't board wipe me? I think I'm gonna do this instead and leave up my Feather of Light. Yeah, I'm gonna leave up my Feather of Light because I don't want to go too wide and then get the Day of the Black Sun or whatever just happened last turn. Winter Night Stories, never seen this card before. Draw 3 cards. And at this point in the match, when they start digging this deep, they pretty much have every answer to my deck, which sucks. So I might as well get as much value off of my cards as possible while he is tapped out. Okay. I could give myself Ward 2/2. I think I just leave everything in my hand because he's going to get rid of it. What is this? He can play this again. Oh, Doomsday Excruciator, their Reanimator. Oh, good thing I'm attacking. Thanks for pointing that out. So should I Shelter by Ghost? No, I'm not. I've decided I'm not. But I'm getting rid of this freaking loser. Thanks for pointing that out. Hopefully I would have noticed because I was definitely going to attack. But you never know with me. Now I kind of want to protect this. Give it some sort of protection like Ward. But he would be able to play it because most of his removal is 2 mana. And it's Ward 2. But I could put on this and make it Ward 4. But that feels good to swoop that up. But he's probably going to kill this right now. Oh? Yes, he is. So that sucks. So if he has that spider fella, I'm pretty much dead in the water. However, isn't it considered a token? How does that work? Should I save my Sheltered by Ghost? Because if he plays that spider guy, then this would hit the board. Oh, wait a second. It's exiled. Okay. Cool. I don't have to be worried about it. Then I just get rid of the threat. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of the threat. Give my spider Ward. I don't know if that was right, but that's what I went with. We'll see. Is not a token. Yeah, I didn't think it was. But, you know, I like to be hopeful sometimes. I don't think that was the right thing to do. Oh, he can just pay it. Now am I going to get milled out? I should have kept it. That was the wrong thing to do. But we live and we learn. Damn. Auto pay. Put it on this. I mean, that's a lot, but this is not good enough. He's going to draw cards faster than I'm drawing cards. No attacks, unfortunately. End turn. Okay, he drew a card. Now he's at 4. But last time I just got milled out. He could do anything. He could do anything right now. Oh, he's going for the attacking. Okay. When this land attacks, oh, that's so lame. Okay, I have one card, one draw. That's Death Touch. That is so. That card is stupid. He has 11 damage. There's literally not a card in my deck I could draw right now that could help me. Let me think. I could draw Sheltered by Ghost. That would make me a 6. That would be 8 damage. And I drew Classic. It's Double Strike. Damn, man. Damn. So close, but no cigar. But that's what I love about playing best of 3. I have Graveyard Hate. So this game is just getting started. Okay, you're taking too long. Stop being a fucking idiot. I literally hate that. When people are just acting like... Why? I just don't understand. People have way too much time on their hands. All right. This is a Graveyard Hate. So adding that for sure. This one, Exile, is the Graveyard. I feel like there's something else. Target spell. Would Avon help here? I don't know. Oh, wait. Someone was telling me that I can do the thing to the spider guy. That's why Avon's in this list. I think that's about it. Shelton would have won the game, unfortunately. Well, he had a removal. Never mind. Yeah. Yep. But if there's one thing to know about me is that if there's ever a time to draw a card for the game, I'm going to draw Plains. Is that all I had? I did this. So once again, I'm going to be removing 2 Spellbook Vendors for this. And then I added this, so maybe I get rid of 1 more Spellbook Vendor. And then that's about it. Wait till he learns in Commander? I would love to play Commander. I bought so much stuff for in real life Magic Commander, but the hardest part is finding friends, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of the reasons why I started streaming. Since I started streaming, I got hella friends, I feel like. Strangers in the chat. David, for example. If you guys want to be a part of my new friend group, I have a Discord now. Just started a couple days ago, and there's like 16 people in there. All lovely human beings. Lovely human beings. But probably remove... I don't know. This is so difficult. This 11 seconds left. True, you can do spell table. I'm removing one of these. That's slower. I don't know. I don't know if that was right. I just had to make a decision. Run low on time. All right. Time for revenge. Spell table. Storm Vault's here. Storm Vault is one of the people in my Discord I was just mentioning. Very nice fella. Man, keeping only a 1 creature hand is so risky. Especially since I want to save that creature. I think I'm going to keep this, though. Because having Graveyard removal right from the jump, I've been building 1 commander deck for the past 2 years and still never actually played a game with it. That's dedication, my friend. What commander is it? All right, now the world is my oyster. I have 4 planes. That means I'm not going to draw that many more, right? Right? Now he's going to play some sort of hand rip. There it is. And now he's going to get rid of my Kutsil flanker. I genuinely hate this guy. Hand ripping is so trash. But now he's never going to be able to play on my turn ever again. Thank the Lord for that. However, he's probably just going to kill on his turn. If you want to play Commander online, you can get yourself Tabletop Simulator and just paste Architect deck, link to import the full deck. Sean, thank you for that advice. Also, thank you for being here. I should look into that. And there goes my creature. And there's the very timely planes. Is this just going to be my stream today? Drawing planes when I need anything but? I mean, why would it be anything else? That is what happens to me. All right, gotta stay even keeled. What was this? You may blight 1, destroy target creature. Well, it targets. I'm not gonna Sheltered by Ghost. That would just be silly. Even though I really want my spider to stay alive. Really want my spider to stay alive. Tabletop Simulator. How do you find like people to play with Tabletop Simulator? All right, now it's a beefy spider. Maybe I can afford to play 1 Ethereal Armor. But I have no protection besides. Okay, he's played this card, obviously, and he's played a Blight 2 effect. Blight 2 kills this. So maybe I play this right now. Maybe he's not going to kill a spider because he doesn't think it's like worth it to kill a spider. And maybe I can just like go nuts next turn. Maybe. Arna Kinneard, Sky Captain, you wouldn't know her, but she's a 5 mana, blue, black, white, and duplicates auras, equipments, and counters. Been using her with Manifest Dread equipment for loads of face downs. Y'all want to know an unreliable 22 card interaction? Tell us. No Timothy. David, think proliferate. Oh my gosh, he has 1 mana. He has 1 black mana. Oh my god. If I freaking get this, destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less. Oh my gosh. And he has something to play. Oh my god. I really just want to, I feel like this is my chance to do it. Oh, it can be played in your turn. It's a sorcery. Oh man. I'm gonna try it. I probably should have targeted this. There it is. There it is. Oh, man. Maybe that's all that he has now, though. Well, I can't attack anyway, so end turn. It was going to happen. He's for sure, he wasn't going to let Double Strike go through, but maybe I should have just tried Double Strike, and maybe he just still didn't want to target the spider. Maybe. And I'm milling a lot of good cards that I would have loved to draw. But now he has 2 mana to work with. I'm at 12. Let's start with this. Let's see if he has a response. He does. Is leaving. Is going to get killed right now. How many cheap removal does black have? I'm getting so fed up with black. I can't express to you how fed up I am with black. Function where 4 real-life players can each webcam the table to play paper online. On Black Lotus Collective, there's a Discord called the Stack Shack. The run tabletop sim games. They have like 2 to 3. Oh wow! Vile Smash the Fierce with Obosh. The Prey Piercer is funny. Hey, I have a creature again, but it's gonna get instantaneously killed. He doesn't have any responses, but I can't attack. So maybe he's gone through all of his responses and he's bricking. Maybe I have a chance. Oh my gosh, I have a chance. I have a chance. He's almost tapped out. I'm about to get rid of his stupid Doomsday Excruciator. And if the tap lands, +1/+1. Here's my chance. He doesn't have a response. Doomsday Excruciator. 1. Huge. 2. Huge. It's only 12. I'm going to lose it if he kills this. I'm going to lose it if he kills it. But he only has 1 card in hand, and so do I. He doesn't have anything. That, you know what's crazy? Is that only evens up the game. If this goes through, of course. First, oh, it's a Death Toucher. I should have played Voice of Victory. Damn. Oh, it's still alive. I don't know how that worked. Oh, it's because it's First Strike. I might as well play this. I might as well. I had First Strike and Double Strike. He has 5 cards. I have 4 cards. End turn. Okay, I have a creature for follow-up that will deal with 1 damage. This is so stressful, but he has a 4/4. I have 30 life. It's a Death Toucher. I still have First Strike. Oh, he milled me! Fucking hell, he milled me! Lee, welcome back. You know, if there's one good thing about streaming, and there's plenty of good streams. I've been having a blast and started streaming. Is that after a very rough go at it for the last two rounds here, I looked at the chat. Instantaneously, my mood was better because I saw Lee was back, Hailson, you're back, David, you're back. No, not Thimmy, not him. Iffy is new. You know what I'm saying? No, damn it, though. Hey, we bounced back, though. We bounced back. I'm going to win this game. Need just a moment to gather myself. Take a little bit of agua. Nope, I'm still salty. Anyone for Brawl games? I'm sure there is. Thomas. What's up, Thomas? Hey, that's a deck that's doing well at high levels. Don't feel bad. Thank you for being so kind, Thomas. Thank you for being so kind. But I still feel bad. I was so close. I could taste it, Thomas. But the hand ripping and the cheap destruction is hard for my deck, man. I'm sure it's hard for every deck, but it's especially hard for my deck. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, that sounds like an excuse. Screw excuses. I probably misplayed like a handful of times. Okay, not Demir. But this is probably elementals. And that too is doing well. In high levels. Oh, it's Otter. I love playing Otters. Love it. Actually, it's my favorite thing to do is play with Otters. Sometimes I go down by the river just looking for myself an Otter to play with. That is untrue. That is untrue. I don't do that. OMG, Doomsday Excruciate is legal and Commander. I know I'm going to do... Don't do it, Sean. You're better than that. It's the land that really... Yeah, the land really hurt me. 100%. That land is honestly just stupid. Stupid card design. Honestly, just as bad as all the hand-ripping nonsense that I've been facing. You can't stop me? You're right, I can't. But there's a phrase, and I'm sure you've heard the phrase. It's probably been uttered to you many a times if you say things like this. You either die hero or live long enough to become the villain, and you're on the precipice of doing the latter. And I just want to tell you not to do it, man. Just don't do it. It's not worth. It's just not worth. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this. Hold up the Shard Mage, because I don't want my Shard Mage to... I don't want my Wonder Weave to get got. And I'm not going to attack. I'm not going to attack. which seems a little crazy since I'm aggressive. My deck is called literally Mono White Aggro. But, oh well. Just play Doomsday?
I refuse. I refuse.
How big of a hypocrite would I be? Just spent the last 2 weeks shiting all over the deck and everyone who plays it. Having myself a good cry into my pillow many a night, and then I just turn around and play it? Doesn't seem like it's something I would do. What is this targeting? How can I tell what this is targeting? What the hell? Oh, it's targeting his otter? Resolve? Oh, he's targeting this. He wants another otter. Okay. Not really what I would have done, but he doesn't have the mana now that I'm thinking about it to really target this. He can pay a red burn spell. I'm utterly confused. Torch deals 2 damage to target creature. Okay, go for it, but you can't play the ward. So he's saving it. I do have 2 shard mages. So I could do some spicy malarkey right now. However, I'm not going to. I'm playing the long game, which seems crazy, seems bad, but it's what I want to do, so I shall do it. 3/3, attacking my face. Yep. I'm going to let that happen. No blocks. And then because I have 2 shard mages, I kind of want to put it on my Wonder Weave at the end of his turn, at the beginning of my turn, make it a flyer, and then this makes it even a bigger flyer. Do I do that? I have 2 of them. Now I'm going to start playing aggressive. This is probably a mistake. What could he do? Oh, shite. He has the mana for this. Oh, he doesn't have the mana for the ward. Okay. That was an easy play. He could have killed my spider, though, which I'm happy he didn't. Let's keep buffing this up. I'm going tall rather than large. Well, large, too, but not quite the phrase. I think I'm going to scry instead of the Feather of Flight, because it's already a flyer. Or do I do this? No, I'm going to scry and hold up the shard mages once again. I think that's correct. Not the... Oh, I'm missing some things. It's targeting the Weaver, and it's not standard. The card is called Doomsday or not. Otter Prowess. For reference, Doomsday is a 3-mana sorcerer that basically does that Excruciator does, but only to yourself, and you pick which cards you keep in their order. Evil combo card. That sounds absolutely evil. I'll make a black-blue mill deck with Doomsday Excruciator. It highlights which permanent it targets. Yeah, I was just confused because I was expecting it to target this, but then when it targeted itself, and I was just bamboozled there for a second, Lee. Sean, I wish you... Honestly, I can't even lie. I don't even want to lie. I was going to say I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors with that black-blue deck, but I don't. I don't wish you the best of luck. I wish you bad luck. Because you're turning into a demon. An absolute villainous human being. Well, he has only 2 mana, so he can't pay that. But if he plays a land next turn, he will be able to. He has this. He would be able to pay the ward cost. Would I rather see that go? I might as well save my creature. I don't know. I have no idea what's correct. How much damage does this do? Torch the Tower deals 2 damage to target plane. So if this spell was bargained instead, it deals 3 damage. Okay, I think it's worth it to save my creature. Because that's value. Times 2. He only has a bunch of 2. Okay. He could trade his otter, but he paid a hefty price for that otter. So I doubt he's going to. So I'm just going to all attack. Get some damage on the board. And if my things survive, that is a powerful card to play next turn. I'm surprised he's making that trade. That tells me that he probably has some follow-ups that deals with my stuff more so than, I don't know. He wants you to step on the Lego for that idea. Fake tutus? Fake tutus. They are kind of fake tutus. But they feel real when they hit me. Still the same deck. Maybe the next stream build a new deck? Cosmic Fool? You got to realize, my friend, that I refuse to pay money for this game. So I'm 100% free to play. So I'm still lacking resources. I mean, I can make a Pauper deck. I have enough cards for the Pauper format. But learning the whole, like, I still don't know this format. You know what I'm saying? The economy is in shambles. Learning a whole new format seems to be a Herculean task. But I'm sorry to disappoint you, Cosmic Fool. Okay, Boomerang Basics, you can't pay for the ward. That's fine. I'm okay with everything that's going on right now. Now he's tapped out. He's targeting this. What he doesn't realize is he's in for a world of hurt this turn. Oh, and his double strike. So the game's over. The game is 100% over. That's double strike right there. I don't have to do anything. You can't block. All attacks. One attack. Scry 1. Don't need that. Put it on the bottom. Next. Next. Boom. Double strike. Hit him again. Hit him again. Next. Whew. Sigh of relief. We have picked up the pieces. Ooh, that's a good game. Thank you so much, David Howard. I honestly love the Otter matchup. I have a pretty decent win rate against the Otter matchup. And I hope I didn't just put my foot in my mouth. The couple of things could help this deck a bit against the Otter matchup, and that would be the Armadillo. Maybe one Armadillo. He likes to do enchantments, so maybe one of these. Maybe one of these. And then some protection would be nice, but I have Shard Mage's Rescue, but maybe a couple more would be okay. So I added 3. So once again, I'm getting rid of Spellbook Vendor. That's always the first to go for me. This doesn't seem necessary. Restoration Magic. Yeah, it's just a little bit worse Shard Mage in this particular instance just because of the nature of my deck. Steam Rip is good. Armored Armadillo. Voice of Victory would be great to draw. Man, I don't know what to remove here. Maybe a Demi, because I added... Okay, I'm going to remove one. Maybe one a Demi gets removed. One Restoration Magic removed. So that's 5 protection. And I have Sheltered by Ghost with more protection. And I have Voice of Victory. I like this list. It's a good middle ground of aggressive and protection. Whew. GG fam, thanks so much, Sean. And you've been hanging out with me for a while, Sean. I really appreciate that. If you want to hang out with more like-minded individuals and a great place to get games, if you want to play Brawl or Standard, I have a Discord. And some of the people in the chat right now actually offered to ask me to make it and also offered to mod it. So they've been doing some things, fancying up last couple of days. So maybe you'd enjoy the Discord. It's been pretty cool to see because I'm new to not only Magic the Gathering, but also Discord. Islands... Oh, man, I love playing Otters. It's like, if I could just play Otters against Otters the entire time, I would be a happy guy. Low-key just want to get rid of the Otter real quick, but really no need to. Not yet, I don't think. Is it worth it to do that? 1 for 1? No. I could get more value off of it, so we'll see. I mainly play Commander. I see. Do you ever play Brawl? Because what I've been doing the last few days against Hailston, for example, is we make 100 card Brawl decks. And I played against Mai. I don't think I've seen Mai today, but Mai jumps into the chat every once in a while. She's in the Discord too. We play 100 card Brawl. And that's pretty much my only experience with Commander as of right now. Okay, he has 2 mana. He could get rid of this next turn, which makes me a little scared to play it. But I have to get a creature on the board eventually. Oh no, is he going to counter it? Surely he doesn't have counters. You can set deck aside even if they are finished and should have accumulated some cards by now. Hit the talent? Probably should, right? Hit the talent. Thomas, thank you for the advice. I'm going to listen to you. Because now he can pay... Oh no, he's not at the ability to pay for it yet. Unfortunately, true. Commander isn't available on Arena. I wish it was. I can't believe it's not. I cannot believe it's not. I don't think I want to hit it yet because he can't pay for it yet. He could pay for it next time he has like a mana rock. But maybe this is a good middle ground. Ward 2/2, and now is going to get God. He has enough to get rid of my... Oh, it's going through? Okay, I'm going to get rid of the Otter and then seam rip it. And then I'm going to seam rip this. Actually, no, I'm just going to leave that be. For the time being. Yeah, because, like, there's nothing in his graveyard. I want to hold on to the seam rip to go for game at one point. Because if I get an ethereal armor, then I can hit the seam rip right out the bat, no matter what the case may be. And then maybe Feather of Flight, Sheltered by Ghost. Okay, he cannot pay the Ward 2/2, so I'm safe. I'm literally golden right now. Commander is usually a multiplayer activity, and I guess they didn't want to figure out how to set that up. Man, it's a $1 billion company. You would have to imagine that they have the resources to do that. No way he made that mistake. Am I playing a newbie like myself? If so, respect. And that's enough for him to say goodbye. Okay, clearly he was a noob just like me, so I can't get too hyped about that win. However, I'd have much better time against Otters than I do Dimir. Back in 2017 when Commander wasn't nearly as possible. That makes sense, I suppose. So the back end just doesn't support it.
They need to overhaul that ish.
With all the universes beyond moolah that they have made, they can afford it. And I feel like that would get a lot of more people into the game. Because I feel like everybody knows, like, I knew it coming in the game. I knew Commander was the most popular format. I just chose this because, like, it's an automated thing. So it, like, helps me learn. It's more convenient. But all this cards I bought in real life are all Commander cards. I want Rainbow Stairwell on Arena. Nah, hype yourself up. Okay, I'm gonna hype myself up. I'm the best freaking Magic player within 20 feet of myself. Within 20 feet of myself. Gotta spread the positivity, starting right now. Plus, Commander has way too many legal cards to just add them. Oh, that's a good point, Thomas. The card pool, that's a very good point. He has a Liliana profile picture, which usually means that he's playing Black Degeneracy. And because I know that to be a fact, and I have Shard Mages in my hand, oh man, if I get hand ripped, okay, it's tapped. Oh, it's white, it's not Dimir. Hallelujah, miracles happen every once in a while. And this stays alive until next turn. Oh, I'm about to pop off. I'm about to pop off, guys. I've heard they're trying to make a new client for Commander, but like, I don't want to lose all the progress again. Soul Surge incoming. Man, I've never heard that. So the fact that you've heard that makes me excited. Okay, when this creature enters, if black was spent to cast it, put 3 -1 counters on up to 1 target creature. Okay, it's not entered yet. So he's not targeting me. I'll wait until he targets me. He's targeting me. Shard Mage for the absolute W. When Shard Mage works, it works a freaking treat and you just love life. Or at least I do. And now he's about to get freaking punched in the face for a hell of a lot. Because I'm not going to wait another turn to do this much damage. Because I just love playing Ethereal Armor that freaking much. It feels so good to play Ethereal Armor. I can't even put it to words. And he used all of his mana for a creature in this economy. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. I guess I'm just going to spread the love here a little bit. If I get bored... No, he wouldn't board wipe after he just put a creature down, would he? It really doesn't change the game. It doesn't change the game to play this right now. It doesn't change the game at all. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to be a smarter human being. How about them apples? All attacks. I'm going to hit your face really hard right now for at least 3 damage. He's going to trade with the spider, or he thinks. He thinks he's going to trade with the spider. Wait a second. He has ethereal armor. I have ethereal armor. That's going to be a 9, 10. 11. It's not going to be game. I'm going to hold up a Shard Mage. I have decided. Oh, it gains indestructible until the end of turn. So he's going to have a blocker next turn. In addition, resolve. That's fine. Okay, he really wants us to stay alive. He wants that to stay alive. So my spider is going to get got. Hopefully I didn't just do my math incorrectly, because that would be embarrassing in front of America. And the world, for that matter. I'm going to hold up the Shard Mage in case he feels confident that he had a card in hand to deal with Optimus Scavenger, which seems to be the vibe. Rainbow Stairwell is 60 card decks where you have 6 cards in each color and 6 colorless cards with each card. That sounds nuts. This creature can protect itself, save the spider, put on spider, and then you can survive. I thought about it, and I probably should have. But the way I thought about it is that if it died, I had this as follow-up. So this will get through because I'll be able to Shard Mage no matter what. And it'll be Flyer. So it's going to be at least 4 damage. That's why I let it die. I'd rather have protection for my big thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I did it. But maybe it wasn't correct in the end. And he's playing 2 blockers. Okay, so now he's tapped out. So I just win. Pass? No attacks? He thinks it matters. My turn. Target creature gains double strike. Does that modify it? It does not modify it. But you know what does? Is this. This modifies it like nobody's business. What can he do? Oh, he can discard a card. That's why. And I guess I'll buff this up. He says nice. I don't know if that's sarcastic. What the heck? Why? It must just be for this. Okay, he's conceded. Too bad there wasn't like a thank you, because I don't feel like that was sarcastic. I feel like he's a nice guy. You're right? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I like it when I'm right, because that makes me not question everything I thought I knew about the game. And I think my new thing here... Wait a second. He had a mill effect, didn't he? He had a mill effect. Wait. What's up, Butter Hugger? Bro, I put something in general chat. I'll go check it out in just a second. Thanks. Actually, it does show up in your emotes for a bit when your opponent says nice. Oh, interesting. I needed to be more proactive in my complimentary emotes. Happy to see the best of 3 art continues. Thank you so much, Butter Hugger. Still using your sideboard. You did well in the matchup so you could fill out game 2 without sideboarding. But didn't he play a mill effect? I feel like he did. I want to say he did. But maybe you're right, Aspect. I should just do like a little bit of a feeler right now. Rest in peace. I'm pretty sure he did. I wish. Can I view Battlefield? Oh, yeah. This one. That's usually... I'm just going to put in 2, just because I can't be 100% sure. So 1... I added 1 creature, and I added 1 enchantment. Seam Rip seems to be less good in this matchup. So Seam Rip goes. Done. That's it. Just 2 cards added. I think that was right. I mean, you won, so it doesn't matter what he did. Might as well bring in Rip. I brought it in, Thomas. We're going for it. This right here, right now, is when I get revenge from my first 2 games of this stream. This is for all of the Demir haters out there. I'm going to win for you guys. Oh, wait a second. It's not even Demir. I'm getting tested here. He's messing with me. What is going on? This guy's name's Lunarch Marshall. If the Luna stands for lunacy, he's got it. He's hit the nail on the freaking head. Because it's whatever he's doing is nutty. It's like a professor. All right. If he's going to get rid of my Wonder Weave, let him pay the taxes. I have to pay taxes, so everyone should. That's the way I feel about it. 14? He's a madman. The Lunas definitely stands for lunacy. And he's doing it. He's a piece of shite. I hate him. I said I was okay with it, but I take it back. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it in the slightest. I have 2 Shard Mages. So now, I would love to see this guy try to deal with this Wonder Weave. He's not going to be able to. It's going to be impossible. And he's at 12. This guy just cooked himself. He invited himself over to the barbecue, and instead of grilling some meats, he put his face on the grill. And I'm about to hit his face. Hard. Resolve. My turn. I'm holding up the Shard Mages. Because he's planning on some tricky business. I have a feeling about it. And I'm going to get rid of his Moon Shadow. Or maybe I should get rid of this. Impending 5? No, I don't have to deal with that now. That's future me's problem. Current me's problem is that little idiot. He's paying the ward. He wishes. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Well, I say nay. I'm like the horse you hate. However, now I don't have mana for my second Shard Mages. But I am ward 2/2. So Black has plenty of 1 mana ruin my lifers. So he could pay the ward. But let's just imagine he can't. And he can't. And he messed up. And it fizzles. And now he's sad. And now I win. Because I'm better than he is. That's for all my Dimir haters out there. Thank the good Lord Almighty. I mean, let me see if I missed anything. Might as well bring in Rip. I brought it in. W Hand, you got this, King. Thank you so much, Thomas. I'm glad I did not let you down. I'm only 1 win away from my goal at the outset of ranking up. Let's do it, baby. It's funny, Rip doesn't usually work against effects like Bill Mercs. But because Bill Merc can get any creature instead of just the one it mills, Rip shuts it off. Oh wait, Rip is huge against Moon Shadow. Literally shuts off its whole ability. El Bozo, Ward 4. Tell him! Tell him! Alright, back to back to back. Here we go. Time to rank up. You know I deserve it after the toil of the first 2 games. I got a black card. That's ominous. That's an ominous start. I feel like the arena software was telling me to chill out. But I did get 2 surveys. I clicked 2. No, I got 3. I got 3 surveys. I clicked 2 sad faces and a happy face. So maybe it knows me, and maybe it wants me to have a good time for the first time in 2 and nope, it doesn't. It hates my guts. It hates my fucking guts, guys. Now this is the arena I know and don't love. Huh. Classic. What a classic joke from Arena, guys. That's a good hand. That's a pretty good hand, but I have only 5 cards. What 5 cards do I want to keep? That is the question. Probably both of my creatures, because I'm never going to draw a creature again. Oh man, this is a hard decision. This draws me a card, which counteracts the fact that I've lost the card. But, the Sheltered by Ghosts is so good that it's hard to pass that shite up. A good 5 is better than a shite 6. I agree with that. Achievement Hunter, try to be. Diamond, I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish that, but I'm going to try. You still have tier 1 to go before gold. No, I just meant like rank up as like, I'm whatever. I don't know. What am I at? 3? 3 to 2? I was just saying 2. This guy is the real deal, by the way. If you're talking about me, David, I appreciate the hell out of you for saying that. If you're talking about him, oh my God, I just saw that it says a Reanimator Fiend. This guy's I hate this guy already. Reanimator? I guess I gotta play fast. Okay, that's maybe I should have kept the Ethereal Armor in it. Veteran Survivor is going to get got right away if he is, in fact, a Reanimator. Maybe that's a feint. Maybe he's trying to trick me. Maybe he's playing mono white life game. Nope, it's Dimir. Wait is Grand. Grand's about to get ran over by a gosh dang reindeer called Ghost. It's Ghost Reindeer. And although he doesn't have anything in his graveyard, 3 damage right off the rip feels pretty decent. Achievement Hunter means he got all the advanced achievements. Maybe the name is bait. Okay, it's not bait. Okay, I see Achievement Hunter. Right there. Right there. All right, now I see it. Now I'm privy to the slang and the lingo. What the hell does it say? That says I don't give a shite. That's what it says. Well, let's see if I can draw planes. Not that it really matters. I have wards, so now's the time to play my good stuff. I would love for you to target it. Please target it. Waste your card. And I get the mana. I'm not going to play Ultimate Scavenger, I don't think. I want to hold it for follow-up. Life gain and a punch in the mouth. Love it. In order to beat the Reanimator decks, the best luck I've had so far is just to beat him over the head very quickly. I don't know if this hand is the hand to do that with, but next turn I will be able to play 1 and then 2, and then I'll be able to buff this up to 5 as a flyer. I'll have 2 more creatures for next turn, and there it goes. There it goes. And he gets his Grand back. Grand is back. It doesn't feel great, but I have 2 of those now. So now I guess I just play it, knowing that I have follow-up. Now this is a 2-2, and that's it. He's not going to attack with the Grand, so I don't really know why that really matters at the moment. Now the question is, depending on what I draw, knowing me, I'm probably going to draw planes. Do I play a Most Helpful Weaver again? It could be helpful. Grand not got kidnapped, sure did. Free discard outlet, Absolute Reanimator. I'd expect to see Iron Shield Elf. Now it's a 3-3. Jesus, Grand. Started eating her gosh dang Wheaties in the morning. No blocks. I'll let you do it. Okay. No demon in the graveyard. I'll put it on my big thing. He definitely has a response, and now it's going to die. I hate him. I hate black so much. So freaking much. But now I have 2 spiders. Maybe, actually... Two spiders or 1 weaver. No bad choice. You don't think there's a bad choice playing against Tiny Bones and Standard? I'd go Aerialist and hope for an enchantment next draw. All right, I'm gonna listen to you, Aspect. A counter? There's no way. There's no way. You're not gonna be the best. You're not gonna be the worst of both worlds, because that's not how that phrase works. It's the worst of both worlds. No, it's the best of both worlds, not the worst of both worlds. I literally just freaking crossed myself up with my words right now. This guy's mixing me. Don't like it. And that's, the fact that it's only game 1, it's going to be a long road to hoe. The way you fly in with double strike, ideally, yeah, that is ideal, but knowing me, I'm going to draw planes. Used to be white counters black and vice versa. Oh man, I would love it if white countered black, but black just runs over me almost every time. Not every time. I'm probably down at like a 30% win rate against black at the moment. Today, 15%. Wait a second. No, I played him 3 times. 33% win rate today. Maybe 25. Okay. Double strike on the Wonder Weave. Surely he's not going to board wipe. So I can modify my Wonder Weave with the +1/+1 counter if I play Optimus the Scavenger, then a Most Helpful Weaver if he doesn't kill it. And he's going to kill it right now. But now, I'm just going to do it. Just because I'm sick of waiting. I'm just not patient, and maybe that's to my own detriment. Of course, it's to my own detriment, but it is what it is. Put it on the spider, I suppose. Will he trade with the Grand? I doubt it, and that will make it easier to kill him next turn. Okay, he's at 4. Leads me to believe. Oh, he only has 2 cards, so he has a bunch of draw cards and 2 cards in hand. Maybe I can squeak this out. Depends on what I draw. Okay, there goes. Wait, how is that so cheap? How the hell is that so cheap? Oh, it's this. I thought he was paying 5 and somehow got it for 1 mana. Okay, he actually just used Grand, but now he's down to 2. But he just saw lots of freaking cards. Lots of cards he saw. Where is that sound coming from? Grand on the roids, 100%. Praying at the Iron Church. Landfall, whenever land you control enters. Can't block. That doesn't help him, and he's tapped out, but he has 3 mana to pay. He's ending his turn. Oh my gosh, I snuck this one out. So that one, I guess I'll just put on the spider. Or do I share love? No, that's what's going to be. That threatens game by itself. So I'm going to make it so. Play this and see what he does. Because clearly he can do something. I have no idea what the thing that he can do is. Oh, man. Put it on the Optimus Scavenger? I don't know. Don't know there. So if I just all attack, I'm going to win. But he's most certainly going to have something to play, and I'm going to lose my ass right now. What is it? Okay, he was just bluffing, and he likes to waste time. I gotta respect that, I guess. Reduces the cost of the spell by the power of a creature he taps. Scavenger, PogChamp. They all threaten game. Absolutely should have shared love. Did not matter though. Gotta diversify threats against targeted removal. You're right. I should have diversified the threat. Okay. Reanimator. Clearly rest in peace. Clearly that, whatever that thing is called. Aven. I didn't see any traditional reanimation cards. What did I really see? I didn't really see anything besides removal. Landfall. He has that card. Yeah, I hate that card. And he's a drawer. So maybe he's not playing Reanimator? Maybe I just have protection because obviously he's going to kill me. He likes to kill me. Even though I won, I feel like I do really have to overhaul this. He must have gotten super unlucky. I hope so. It's absolutely Reanimator. Seems like variation on the Demir Spider-Man deck. That's what I thought. So that's why I added Aven. If there's that much self-discard, gotta assume they used the graveyard. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay. Steam Rip. Probably not going to be that important in this game. Believe it or not. Veteran Survivor definitely stays. Sheltered by Ghost definitely stays. This is less. That puts me at 62. Voice of Victory. Okay, get rid of that. Now I need one more card to get rid of. One Wonder Weave. It's a Moon Shadow deck. Grand is just to accelerate the stories, I think. Huh. I don't know I don't know if this is right. Everyone always tells me to add this. Maybe now's the time. I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna add it. Feels like personal and spiritual growth adding that. I don't know if this is the right matchup to be adding it, but low-key, if I didn't add it and then I read a message after going into this first game that, oh, you should have added it, I would have lost it, because that happens almost every time. Keep in 7. Keeping 7, and I'm just going to hope that I don't get hand ripped before turn 3, because I'm not going to play any... Oh, well, I'm playing this. Can't allow any sort of outpacing, because outpacing is the only way I can beat a Reanimator deck. But I'm hoping he doesn't hand rip me, so I can play this with protection. He has another one. Fantastic. Love to see that. Maybe he's more interested in paying his own stuff, like paying for his own stuff. However, I still think I want to wait a turn so I have a Shard Mage to protect my only creature. Just because I get creature screwed so fucking often. Enduring Innocence gives you advantage provided you pace out your creature drops. Take advantage of it. I have no strong opinions one way or the other on Innocence in this matchup. Their name is Reanimator Fiend. I think the deck choice is secure. Get that Grandma. Sure did. Now I gotta get this Grandma. I'm at a freaking senior center with all these Grands. And Grands are very honorary folk. Most of the time. Some of them are nice. Pass. I'll take the 1. She pinched my cheek a bit too hard there. I took one damage right to the cheek. Fuck this guy. Pardon my French, but F him. So sick of hand ripping. Wait, what just happened? He didn't do anything, did he? Target reveals you choose an artifact or creature card. Oh! It's not a creature! Screw you, Angry Birds! Finally! I outsmarted him by taking a hand I probably shouldn't have. So that's what you gotta do. Just take bad hands. It's not a bad hand. I think this hand's okay. He has a fucking snail snare. Demir is literally, you pick, everyone hates blue. And just as many people I've come into counter with last 2 weeks hate black. And you put them together and you just become a shite human being like Reanimator Fiend. I'm getting too salty. I need to calm down. Why would anyone want to watch a hater? Alright, I'm calm. Love this guy. Having fun. Is there anything in my sideboard that can counter a spell snare? Don't think so. But if I get spell snared again, I'm gonna lose it. But he only has 2 cards in his hand. I'm getting rid of his Moon Shadow. Just screw him. And I have Shard Mages. I'm feeling better now. See what happens? I talked myself off the cliff. Positive human being. That's who I am. And now I'm going to read the chat. Doesn't matter. You have no creatures. LOL. You don't have any creatures. LOL. Spells. Spell. Why deserves counter spells? As a treat, Cavern of Souls. Even Interrupter can counter it, but it's expensive. Cavern of Souls. Ian! I didn't expect to see you today. Welcome. I started off cold, but then we're finishing a little hot. If I win this matchup, I go on to the next rank of Platinum, which feels decent. Even Interrupter can counter it, but it's expensive. Sure is. Show is, man. It is quite spendy. Think you can trick me into blocking your Grand? I'll kindly, gladly accept the pinch on the cheek because I know a warm plate of cookies comes right after. I can make this son of a gun be a flyer, and I can start yoinking his precious graveyard. And I drew a Plains. This is a rare moment that Plains doesn't really screw me, but I'm going to play this at sorcery speed. Because I want to attack. And what is he going to do, really? At the end of the day, what is he going to do? Nothing. Another Feather of Flight. Low-key kind of want to play it. But that would be silly. Oh, I'm just freaking massive. I'm just so good at the game right now. 14. Right now, he's shaking in his little boots. His little pathetic booties. He wears a size 7. Actually, I shouldn't say that. There might be people in the chat that wears a size 7. I have nothing against size 7. If I was a 7, I would gladly wear a size 7. I do feel good that I have a Shard Mage in my hand, though. I will say that. Ugh. I wish he played that on his turn. Man, do I wish that he played that on his turn. But we can't have our cake and eat it too. But wouldn't the world be a better place if we could? I just finished my Magic Jam set. Tell me how it went. Watch it while I walk home? That sounds extremely fun. Frankly, I'm not sure if Interrupter is a good include in this deck with so little lands. I don't even know. I have everything against size 7s. They took it all from me. I think Interrupted is fine for a slower control matchup. And this is turning into a slower control matchup. He gets to draw another card, and he has 2 cards. Unbelievable. It's literally like everyone at WotC is like little emo little shits and just love black. Pisses me the frick off. They love black and they love blue almost as much. Maybe even just as much. No, not as much. But now it looks like he has an answer to my Veteran Survivor the way he's been eyeing it up and down like he's a piece of meat. And there it is. There it is. Destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less. Nothing I can do about that. And he gets his Moon Shadow back. Pass. Alright, I'm going to draw a creature. I'm going to play Feather of Flight, draw into a Sheltered by Ghost. I'm going to get his Moon Shadow back. And that's what's going to happen. I guarantee it's what's going to happen. Watch this. Heart of the Cards. Heart of the Cards. Oh my god! Halfway there. Halfway there. Sheltered by Ghost. Oh, man. But honestly, I can still draw Sheltered by Ghost next turn, and this kind of makes it so I have my creature for next turn, so maybe he taps out. Maybe he taps out here. That's only 1 mana. The fact that it's only 1 mana really gets my go. I went 1 and 2. Draft was Bloomburrow instead of Lorwyn, and I just didn't put anything coherent together. Man, I want to draft so bad. Drafting sounds so fun. It's a shame you went 1 and 2, but as long as you had fun, that's how you know you're a winner or not. Wreck Hex is a crazy card. I think you need to use Feather of Flight to draw more. It's no Fatal Push, but even half Fatal Push is a good card. Like just a cycle for another creature draw. If a spider started flying at me, I'd probably leave. I've told the story about how I crashed a car because of a spider, so I agree with you 100% on that. If there's a spider involved, I'm leaving. And there's probably a spider guy in his deck, and I hate that guy. He looks like a dweeb. He's someone that I would probably leave the room if I saw him enter the room. I just wouldn't want to be around him because he probably smells bad too. Probably Kavaro. What kind of a name is Kavaro? Well, he couldn't choose his name, so I guess that's one good thing he has going for him. He hasn't targeted my stuff, but he has this, which makes me scared that he has another Spell Snare. And there it is. Now he's tapped out. I'm going to draw into a Feather of Flight, and then a Shard Mage. No, not a Shard. I'm going to draw a Feather of Flight into a Sheltered by Ghost. He's tapped out, so I have nothing to fear. I'm just going to get rid of the Grand Grand. Why would I not do that? Why would I not do that, right? Okay, that's not what I wanted. But I'm at a life total where that is going to be a 4. That's going to be 7, 9 damage coming at me, so at least I can block. He has 1 card in hand. That's the only silver lining that I have right now. So maybe he doesn't remove my shite. And I draw something cracked, just sneak in. I just gotta sneak in there. Like a little mouse. Like a little optimistic scavenging mouse for just a little piece of cheese. Speaking of Bloomburrow, draw a card. Why does this... Oh, it's because it says it. Because it says it. Okay, 7, 9. No blocks. Because I can use the optimistic scavenging effect. If I draw Ethereal Armor, that's it. I did not. Double strike. That's... Oh, he has this flyer. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. So I lost this one. I lost this one big time. Bigly, because those are both menaces. Hey, but maybe he makes a mistake here. You know, it's always possible he makes a mistake. He did not make a mistake. Ah, damn. Go to pre-release. It's like draft for beginners, and the TMT one is in 1 to 2 weeks. That's going to take a lot for me to do that. It's going to take a lot for me to do that, but I probably should. It'd be good personal growth for me to do that. So true. I lost all my games. Still had a good time. There you go. You probably legally changed the name of that. It feeds the Moon Shadow technically, but Grand also feeds the Moon Shadow by attacking, so it's fine. Block Grand, but he has a flyer. Yeah, I thought that the flyer was going to go away. I thought he might have paid the ward cost, but of course he did not. All right. It all comes down to this. I have not seen a Kavaro, or for that matter, a Demon. So I think I'm going to change up the strat a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Wait a second. This is my original. Did I not change it? I thought I changed it. What's going on? Huh. I want to add a Demi. I want to add this. And I want to add this. So I added some creatures. So I want to remove Spellbook Vendor. Is a bit too slow for my purposes here. I would love to draw a Voice of Victory. And I would like to... Seamrip is good against his stupid things. A Most Helpful Weaver is obviously good. Sheltered by Ghost. I mean, I'd rather draw a Seamrip than Sheltered by Ghost. I feel like I want to draw as many creatures as possible. Rip still goes crazy here because it shuts off Moon Shadow. I added... Oh, I didn't add it. I thought I added it. Man, I kind of want to remove Sheltered by Ghost. Maybe I remove one Wonder Weave. Oh, no. Restip is still good against Moon Shadow. I have a Moon Shadow deck, and Leyline of the Void absolutely hoses me. Man, don't get me started on Leyline. Don't get me started on Leyline. I'm going to remove one of those. And, maybe I should just remove this one. Because it is 3 mana, but it's a flashing one. No, I'm going to remove another Wonder Weave. Even though it's a flyer. Let's go with this. I don't know. Sometimes I think I hurt myself more than I help myself when I sideboard. I'm still new to the sideboarding. This is only maybe my 3rd day playing best of 3. I do get to play first. And of course, I get a fucking 1 land hand. Pardon my French, but this kind of feels like I kind of want to keep this, to be honest with you, because I have a veteran survivor. Phone might die before I'm home. That sucks, but if it does, walk safe, my friend, and thanks for hanging out with me as long as you did. I don't think I can risk it, even though I have so many creatures and I have this. This would help me so much. I'd keep? Okay, I wanted to keep, and you talked me into it. Certainly talked me into it. I'll play Veteran Survivor off the rip, because I'd rather him get rid of it right away. Starting Townie, I don't think he's played that card yet. Rest in Peace is solid. Yeah, for against this deck. For sure. Now I still only have 1 land. That sucks. But we'll maximize the value with our 1 mana as much as possible. And in this case, it's Optimistic Scavenger. Optimistic Scavenger will make this a little bit better than what it is originally. The first striking ability of Ethereal Armor cannot be understated, even though my brain understates it all the freaking time. Okay, it's 1 mana still. Steam Rip. Goodbye. Goodbye to you, you old wrinkled bastard. 3 damage. 3/2, love to do it to you. I agreed to keep. Thank you for affirming my potentially dubious decision. Just have to accept variance may happen. Yeah, Rip is crazy. I think there's like one card in the mirror that can permanently deal with Rip. And I kind of doubt he's playing it. Let's hope not. Iron Shield Elf. It's a 3/1. That would be 2, 3. What do I want to do here? No attacks or just one attack? What do I want to do? I think if I attack with both here, I'm going to attack with one thing. Next, and if he blocks, I'm going to Shard Mage. Yeah, I'm going to Shard Mage. Because I want to keep this. This is definitely very dubious of me to do. Oh, and he has a response. Oh, you can make this indestructible. I forgot about that. I need to read cards. I'm no longer a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I can't be acting like an idiot anymore. And I even knew that this is indestructible. But he has to discard a card, and actually I'm okay with that. If he wants to discard a card, one less for me to deal with, and he's doing it. Discarding the planes. At least I'm not dying, I don't think. But he could have an instant in his hand that makes me die. Okay, I'm alive. He may blight me. Please don't blight me. Or play that one outlaw garbage card. Okay, we're at a level state right now. If I draw a land, even though I don't want to start getting flooded, ooh, that's actually best case scenario for me. A Seam Rip would go mighty hard right now. I might even want to draw a Seam Rip more than a. Oh, it's tapped out. I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm going to play Ethereal Armor and do some major damage. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 8. 9 damage is coming at him. Oh, wait. 10 damage is coming at him next turn. That's going to feel real good. All right, while he's thinking about this for the rest of his entire life, I'm going to read some chats. Elf sort of fucks you here unless you commit the armor. Still a good trade, though. You were safe from removal due to rescue. Still only one land. All right, I guess I think I just keep going for it then. Do I share love here? Yeah, I'm going to share love, because if he gets rid of one thing and I put this on that one thing, then it would feel way worse. Oh, he has a mana here. Shite, I forgot. And he can keep drawing cards. Okay, let's hope he didn't draw a destruction. This is really good card in his deck. The discarding effect. Man, if I draw a freaking planes, I'm rest in peacing for sure instantaneously. I'll buff up my Optimus Scavenger. Make them even to him. And it's coming. He's paying the something. He's getting rid of this because he doesn't want me to rip him. Okay, fine. Totally fine. I'm gonna draw planes next turn, and we're gonna be cooking. And he's at 9. I'm gonna draw planes. I'm going to do this. I have Ethereal Armor. That's gonna go to 5 and then 6. He'll be at 3. All right, we're good. Good diverse. Thank you so much. I'm learning from you guys. You told me to do it. You guys told me to do it, so I did it. However, he's looking at it, so he's probably gonna get got. Not drawing a land yet is unlucky. It's the story of my life. I will draw lands when I need a creature, and I will draw creatures when I need lands. That is what happens to me every time I play this godforsaken game, and I hate that I'm saying that, but I am getting a bit salty because it happens to me way too often. It happens to me almost every game, I think. But on the bright side of that, when it doesn't happen to me, I win. Pretty high win rate when it doesn't happen to me. And the fact that he's drawing so many goddamn cards means that if I don't draw a land now, I lose. Or at least that's how it feels. That is definitely how it feels. You gotta be freaking kidding me. All right, so now he's gonna draw a million cards. variance deck, to be honest. That doesn't feel good. He has 2 of those now, but he paid a lot of mana to do it, but he's getting a card and treasure. All right, now if I really don't draw a land, I'm really going to be... I think you have 1 turn. Feels like it. However, if I draw planes, I can rest in peace, and I feel like that shuts off his entire strategy. Nikki Flash? What's up, Nikki Flash? How are you doing tonight? I would have won too. If I drew a planes, I would have won. I know I would have won. And that feels honestly worse than really anything in this game. Is knowing you could have won, but the arena just decides to screw you. Endurance kills you on your turn if he pops off. He's going to start doming you for 6 every turn. Did he? No, this is warped, right? Or did he pay this? Exile. Okay, he warped that. He warped it. Grand is back. 1 treasure. Please give... I think Rest in Peace just shuts this all off. So if I can get Rest in Peace on the field, I shouldn't be scared anymore, right? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, that should teach me not to keep 1 mana hands. You know, I knew this was a possibility. Just the likelihood of me drawing this way is damn near 100% for me, but damn near 0% for everybody else. Rip in both ways. It does it? That sucks. I think the keep was correct. You think the keep was correct? I don't want to watch this doofus play by himself. If I wanted to watch people play with themselves, I'd be a Yu-Gi-Oh player still. Well, all my hard work from the past half hour is just negated by some asshole playing Dimir. Was that even Dimir? I feel like there was more colors than that. The keep was just fine, just got unlucky. Yeah, but I should know better than to keep that. Like, I should know what happens to me. Like, for everyone else on planet Earth right now, it was okay to keep that. I don't doubt that at all. But for me in particular, like, I knew better. I don't draw cracked. It's just not in my nature. You played Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, for my entire life. And that is why I struggle so mightily at this game. It's about the heart of the cards. Yes, that's true. But I think the heart of the cards have left me ever since abandoning the originator of that phrase. I don't like the way this thing is walking. However, finally not black. I would have loved to have Seam Rip right about now, but that would have been too good. I do have Sheltered by Ghosts. That's going to hit the field right away. I haven't seen this card before. As long as there are 4 more card types... Alright, there's 2 Land of War Elves now. Exile with this card. It gets +4. Interesting. Do I do this? I mean, he's more interested in doing his own thing than my thing. However, 4 mana gets anything on the board. I can't give it... But he's going to play a land. He's 100% going to play a land. I think I'm going to do this. I don't know if that was correct, but I did it. No attacks. I don't want my creature to die. Next turn, I can Feather of Flight, make it a flyer. I can do Ethereal Armor on top of the Feather of Flight. I don't know if that was correct. Cup time. You're just saving your good... Oh, man. Don't excite me like that, Ian. You're getting my hopes up. Cup time. Could you take a look at your card pool? Just see what you got so far after your game. Keen-eyed seems like maybe tech to beat all the graveyard decks. Yeah, I've never seen it before. All right, you guys, Land of War Elves back. Gift a card, reach. When this creature enters, if the gift was promised, destroy target artifact. Did he give me a card? What a nice guy. What's attacking me? A 3/3? No blocks. I can't believe that. Did he give me a card? I missed it. He must have. Must have. Now, I have a choice to make. Do I do the Optimus Scavenger Feather of Flight? Or do I do the ethereal armor and feather of flight? Are you going to play people in chat or are you grinding the ladder? Hey, good luck. Gotta run. Thanks for hanging out with me as long as you did, Thomas. I'll hopefully catch you later. I can play people in the chat after this game. I pretty much had it with ladder so far today. Not sure what the best thing to do is right now. However, Ian did say that I should be drawing more cards. So maybe I do that while I can. And he does have a reacher, so maybe get out of the range of the 4-4 reacher. I mean, I don't want to die. I don't want to die yet. But this will be able to block something. Orboid, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Too fast. I was outpaced. It doesn't feel good when an aggro deck gets outpaced. I could draw a Sheltered by Ghost. No blocks. I could draw a Sheltered by Ghost, and I did not. Why would I? Why would I even think that's a possibility? All right, well, that's at least big enough to deal with the stuff for the time. It's not for the time being. I mean, his stuff is going to be huge. Okay, I'm going to have to chump block next turn for sure. But at least I'm going to scry. And maybe I can scry myself into a Sheltered by Ghosts. And all of his stuff is going to be way too big to deal with next turn. So, like, these are going to be 4/4s, right? So, like, there's no point in putting on anything else. So the Trampler. The Trampler is scary. One attack. Scry? Thank God. Watch me still draw into a Plains, though. Watch me still do it. Scab them fly and spread out the tokens. I feel like once the Orboid hits the field, I don't think there's a point to really spread it out. Because they're just going to be chump blockers no matter what at that point. That's the way I felt about it, and that's why I did what I did. Okay, I need to block. No point in blocking that, but I need to block those two for sure. All right, let me see. I need to block this. I need to block this. So that's 8. Oh my God, I'm dead. Damn it. 8, 12, 16, 20. Damn it. Okay. I can easily side on this matchup. I just gotta play a little bit nice, a little bit faster, I think. That was for like second turn. No, oh, I see. That was for second turn. Too slow. Get rid of that. What's faster than that? Well, a lot of things are faster than that. 1 mana right there. And maybe just that's it. Eye control. I could do this though, Aven Interrupter, and it's flying too. Maybe I do that. Changing my spell books for those 3 cards. Artifact or enchantment. I think that's it. Yeah, let's just go with that. Whatever. We'll see. It really just comes down to the hand. Maybe I just got a mulligan to see the fastest hand possible. That doesn't usually work out in my favor. Play first for sure. Okay, I got what I wanted. And this is a human. Let's do this first, because why not? Human. Done. He's going to be playing a Land of War Elves. If I have a Seam Rip, oh, perfect start. Perfect freaking start. Seam Rip the Land of War Elves, for sure. A buff Optimus Scavenger that's protected with my Shard Mage. This is how I come back, and not only do I come back quickly. This spell can't be countered. What else did I say? Creature spells you control can't be countered. Wow, that's a good... I'm surprised I've never seen that card before besides this guy. I really want to keep having this Shard Maze for protection, but I feel like I need to hope to draw a land here. feel like that's probably better. I did not. But we'll keep doing as much damage as possible in the air and hope he doesn't have any reachers. Please no reachers. Doesn't have a lot of interaction, so a lot of your counterplay is just sealing up threats with shelter seamers. Yeah, you sort of around this would be good against that probably, but for once, mono red burn is bad. So what you're saying is I probably should have removed the Shard Mage's Rescue. Because he doesn't target my stuff. You're right. He didn't target. He targeted now. So he has that. But at least I got a land now. Which feels... Oh, I have 2 lands. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'll have a blocker. And then that's it. I think I want to keep holding up my Shard Mages just in case. In case one of those idiots come on the board. Well, actually, I'm going to attack with it and see what he does next. He's not doing it. Okay. Now he's at 10. I feel much better about this. But I'm still going to hold it up. I don't know. I think his problem is playing white, to be honest. No, I wasn't paying attention to your sideboarding. I gotcha. I mean, yeah, there is some interaction, but not to the level where you don't want to go full gas and try to outraise. I don't know why aggro chance is that a great place to start Magic and best of one. I've been, hey, Persuasive King, thank you so much for being here. Orboid is here. That sucks. I started out best of one for like 2 weeks. I'm just now making the switch to best of 3. And I gotta say, I'm enjoying best of 3 much more than best of 1. It's making me think a lot more. And that alone feels good. 2, oh, I can... Wait a second. This will be a 3-2. That will make it a 4-3. I'll still die. No blockers still. Pass. And now, because, yeah, he's done targeting me, I might as well put it on. Yeah, I have to go tall here because everything is already too big. Everything's already too big. And I don't have any more enchantments in my hands. And of course, now I'm starting to draw planes. So if I attack with this, it can't kill anything. So I'm just going to attack with this. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this down on the board. And I'm just going to attack with this and then save my Aven Interrupter for next turn. And I just now realized that these, I keep forgetting that these aren't spells anymore. So Aven Interrupter is way less good, but maybe he like does another Orboid or something and I can get lucky and play Aven Interrupter and like stay alive. And not just stay alive, but like steal back a little bit of tempo. Land of War Elf? No. I don't want to waste Aven Interrupter on that. I think he's going to play something way worse. That I don't want to hit the board. And now he's tapped out. Thank goodness I didn't do the Land of War Elves. I would have felt like quite the donkey. I'm at 10, so I need to start chump blocking. That's for sure. I could kill one of these things. 2, 4, 6. I could kill the Orboid. Do I do that? That seems like a crazy trade. Especially if he has another Orboid. Did he already... Wait a sec. Okay. The Orboid's dead. That changes the game a bit. Man, I wish I could get rid of the freaking Land of War Elf. But now I can block with multiple things here. I'm going to modify the Wonder Weave. Does he have hasty things? I've seen green have hasty things. This is a trampler. Damn, man. I can't attack. That sucks. I have to hold the Optimus and Scavenger, the freaking another Orboid. So now I just lost. And he has another one of those. That feels horrendous. This is a very good deck. I'm surprised I don't see this deck near as much as Demir. I feel like this just wins. Orb Boy just wins by itself. I could draw a Feather of Flight, but he has a Reacher. I could draw a Feather of Flight into a Sheltered by Ghost. So wait a second. That's 4. I'll take 3 damage. I'll stay alive. 2 blockers. I'm just trying to stay alive here. Feather of Flight. Really, there was no other choice besides drawing a Plains there. He hit me with a good game, so I guess he's not a terrible person, but now I'm going to catch up on chats. With smaller card pool, best of 3 is death harder for sideboarding. Big ups. Thank you so much, Persuasive King. Phone died, but I'm home. Thank you, Persuasive King. Even though I got absolutely brutalized this game, your positivity has cheered this guy up. You could have swung in. Yes, very cool to see you recognize those lines. The one out. Yeah, Mono Green is one of the strongest decks right now, silly enough. It feels every time I run into it and I see how fast they can go so wide and so tall, it really boggles my mind why not everyone plays it. Like, it seems like the best deck. That being said, I have beaten it my fair share of times, but who's to say that those people were playing optimally? You know what I'm saying? Went from the worst color for years in Center, and now it's a real menace. It's actually super cool. It seems cool, even though Orboid in and of itself seems unfair. But so does the Mirror. So I can't really talk. But I think that's all she wrote for me, unless I think if Nikki Flash is still here, anyone wants to play some friendly games, I will keep it. I'll keep going for a little while. Play some friendly games with everybody. Went from the worst. I read that. It loses if you stop the ramp and deal with the pumping creatures. Yeah, that makes sense, because every time I've beaten them, I've seen ripped the Land of War Elves and the Badger Mole Cup. So I guess so. And fast mana feels like BS on the draw, or if you're not playing control, what's your mind? It's what your mind? Dude, I'll play you with my silly decks. Sounds good. So Persuasive King is on deck. Nikki Flash is first. He asked first. Gohan, pending request. Nikki Flash, I believe that's you, right? NCC, 100%. And you want to play Brawl? Oh, I hate playing Brawl. Okay, for everyone watching, and if this is your first time watching, my Brawl deck is just a pile of cards. However, I think it's cool as the cucumber, the fact that I'm playing my new buds online. So that is why I do it. Yeah, Bedroom Cup and Fast Minute. I read that. Dude, I'll play. Yeah, I'm always willing to play. Okay. Nikki Flash first. I'm playing Nikki Flash. Then Persuasive King. Then Stranger. All right, we got a lineup. I'm going to throw together a pile for Brawl to play with you real quick. Okay, then Aspect. You said it boggles the mind. Okay, the boggles the mind. It boggles my mind that more people don't play the Badger Mole Cub deck. That's what I think I was saying. I'm pretty sure I was saying it. However, I speak so gosh dang much. Who can be sure anymore? You know what I'm saying? Who can be sure? Okay. Is someone going to remember that? Slippery Boggle enters the chat for the first time tonight. Birds of Paradise. Pretty cool card. Okay, I got to remember that. Okay, Nikki Flash, then Persuasive King, then Stranger, then Aspect. I think that's it. Got to remember that. If I don't remember that, please someone else remember that for me. Let's do this first, actually. And I doubt he's going to block with that, so let's do it. This is an angry-looking rock. I spent 6 months getting my butt kicked in Brawl when I started really playing last year, so I feel ya. Brony Man. Hello, Brony Man. If you can't get to me, no worries. I don't have a Brawl deck. I didn't either. I just have a pile of cards. So if you want to do that thing, we can do the thing together. Brody man, thank you so much for being here again. Hopefully you enjoy watching someone struggle get into the game. Right now, I'm just playing a pile of cards against someone that's actually viewing the stream right now. So that's what you walked into. 2 flowers is going to hit you upside the head for 3 damage. 60 rat colony? That sounds like you got a problem. That sounds like a plague. Sounds like a plague. It'd be interesting to play that deck, though. I'm down to play anything as long as it's against one of y'all. I could play against Demir and have a good time as long as it's against one of y'all. That's my limit. When it's against a stranger on ladder, you know I get tilted. But if it's against you, you know, I'm okay with it. Warp. Finally, I'm the one doing the warp thing, and it's not the Demir player doing the warp thing. That feels good. And I get a +1/+1 counter. So there's some synergies in this pile of card. Some synergies. But because I don't have a planes, I'm grabbing a planes. I could have done a hand ripping shenanigan type of thing, but I'm above that. I'm higher evolved than that. Thick Hair Apparent Brawl deck. Hair Apparent, I know that card, and I think that card is pretty cool. Don't know about all y'all. Is it really? I'm going to play some real jank against you. Sounds good to me. Literally 4 commons. Wow. Brony man, thank you so much. You are the best. You made this stream's toil worth it. All of you. Just everybody else too hanging out with me obviously makes it worth it too. But no one feels left out. I love everyone equally. All of you guys are precious to me. Like pearls in the ocean. This seems good. Let's do this. My youthful Valkyrie is slowly becoming quite the menace. Ooh, I drew something that I want to play next turn. Surely you... Okay. Surely not. Surely not. The Earth King is his title? How did he... You guys can't see it because my ugly mug's blocking the name. But where my mug is his name. It says Nikki Flash 520. And below it, he has the title... Oh no, that's his... Oh my god, I feel like such an idiot. That's his commander, not his title. All right, everybody forget that. Forget what I just said. Forget that happened. Because you know I'm not going to. That's going to haunt me for quite a while. That is going to haunt me for quite a while. Let's do this. Do I have any angels? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I finally get to be the one to play Roaming Throne. Angel. Let's do it. Okay, this is getting exciting. All attacks. Wait a second, that's 8. That's 9 damage. Wait a second, I have a chance. I have a chance, and I'm going to dance. I'm just throwing together a pile. I was thinking about throwing together an Ashnod deck. Is that Ashnod Altar? Because if so, it seems kind of cracked. Dude, seeing you slowly understand lines and pick up on it is awesome. Thank you so much. Magic the Gathering players have got to be the most patient people on the planet because, like you, the stranger, everyone in the chat right now are all vets. Putting up with, quite frankly, a donkey in this game. Can't appreciate you guys enough. I would need some big old artifacts to cast, though. The Earth King is a commander. Yeah, oops, you casted mental misstep on yourself. Happens way too much. Staying up for these streams is not good for my health. Bro, I have napped so... I can't nap. I'm an insomniac, and I've napped twice in the last 2 weeks. So I feel you. But I appreciate the hell out of you for even considering doing that for little old me. Like, it feels... I mean, you're awesome. Thank you so much. However, don't let it affect your health. Go to bed. Go to bed. 100%. All right, where's my angels? I have 4 manas. This is a bird. That's a human. That's an angel, but I can't pay for it. Okay, my only angel. Oh, I have this, but I don't have the... My only angel is play my commander. Here we go, boys and girls. He does have a reacher, and that reacher is massive. Wait a second. I thought this doubles it. Oh, did it? I think it did. Okay, all I gotta do is attack, right? He's probably going to kill my roving throne, but I have enough. He only has this and this. Well, I don't want to do math. As you can probably tell by not realizing the Earth King is the commander, thinking is not my forte as of right now. But if I don't win right now, I'm going to lose. Oh, it's only 3 damage. Oh, he has... What? Oh, this isn't. And he gains life. All right, I made a mistake. Mistakes were made by getting rid of his biggest threat, maybe. No. Okay, I did. This stays alive. That was what I wanted to stay alive the most. But I only have 14, and he has a lot. All right, this was a great game, Nikki Flash. I'm glad that I was able to keep up with you as long as I did, so it was an actual game. I threw a deck together. Danny Draws. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Are you on deck as well? My favorite streamer playing my favorite game. How's it going, bro? There's no way. There is no way this man just said I was his favorite streamer. There's literally millions of streamers. However, I'll take the compliment. He got me blushing. There ain't no way he said that, though. God damn, you guys are all such nice human beings. Such nice human beings. It was a good game, yeah? Great game. I can be? All right. There is quite the deck going on. And I am committed to, running down the list. And the list has gone away from me now. I think Persuasive King was next. And then Stranger, or Stranger then Persuasive King? Big ups for being number 1 in their heart? Yeah. Feels great, man. Unbelievable. I literally thought when I started streaming 3 weeks, I don't even know how long it's been at this point. When I started streaming, I literally started building together a Lego set. And the reason why I did that is because I was practicing talking to myself. And I was committed to doing this every day, like a diet. But I had committed mentally to doing it for who knows how long until I gave up to like nobody. So the fact that you guys are here and getting these compliments, it means so much. I feel like I have so many friends right now, and it feels like it's a great feeling. Jesus, calm down. This man going hard on you. He is definitely going hard on you. Persuasive King. No, I knew you were the next. I just had to make sure. So Persuasive King, you are right now, right here, right now is going down. Here's my, all right, it's Persuasive King, Stranger, then who was next? Oh, was it Aspect? I think it was Aspect, right? I think it was Aspect. So, King, Stranger, Aspect. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Yeah, for real, you are the only streamer I know that actually reads the chat and responds to them. Wow. So that is telling me that I need to just keep doing this. Danny Draws after Aspect or before Aspect? No, Aspect, then Danny Draws. All right, I'm writing this down. It is late, so you know that my brain is at the point of mush. So let me write this down. All right, just got the friend request. Koala, is that Persuasive King? Persuasive King. Then Stranger. Then Aspect. Then Danny Draws. Potentially Danny Draws before Aspect. Potentially, I'm not sure there. Collab is my name in Magic. All right, I see you right here. Are we playing Brawl? View Challenge? We are playing Best of 160 card. I'm assuming that's standard. Responding to chat is a huge thing. Yeah, it's surprising how many people just kind of ignore most of chat. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. I feel bad. Like, there's times where I will, I'll need to focus because I would be, like, past an hour in the stream, and that's when my brain turns into a special goo. And I'll focus, and I'll say verbatim, I'll get to the chat in just 1 second, and sometimes it's hard to get back to them. Sometimes it's hard, but I do try my best. But yeah, I feel bad leaving the chat hanging. But then again, there's probably a ton. Oh my god. Okay, I take back everything I said. I hate 60 card standard. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I cannot start a gosh dang... Actually, I'm giving him information right now. Persuasive King. I just drew into the best hand known to man. You're going to have a tough time. Have a real tough time against this. All right. That would be greedy to keep both of these, even though I definitely want to do that. You can't be expected to respond all the time when you're on a timer, to be fair. Dude, yesterday, you might have been here and you might have witnessed it, but I have to say it because on my mind, and it's one of those things where it was embarrassing and I just can't let it go, is I was thinking so hard and for so long, and also reading the chat, there's the built-in excuse, is that I ran out of time and I just forfeited a turn. But the good news about that is I won the game. So, you know, silver linings and all that. All right, I'm playing this because it's a 1/3. So hopefully he only has a card that does 2 damage. He's playing white-red, so maybe he does have anything that he wants, and I'm getting away with it. And now I have nothing to fear except the beard. It doesn't make sense, but that's the rhyme that I went with, and I have to just live with it. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for now. And he's taking a handful, a cartoon handful, because they don't got thumbs, right to the face. And turn. Mobilize 2. And it was so good, you had to throw it back, eh? Yeah. Exactly. Checked my collection. I might have enough stuff to make this deck work. David! Were you on deck as well, David? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I skipped anybody. So right now I'm playing Persuasive King. I know for a fact Stranger was after Persuasive King. Were you after Stranger? Do you remember? All right, I guess we just do more of the same. Actually, let's do this instead. It will give us more options next turn. More punches to the mouth. Good game. Very good game. Very, very good game, Persuasive King. Next. End turn. Mobilize 2, retreats. Pass. Oh, he gave up. All right, that was a quick game. So now the deck goes to Stranger. I know Stranger was correct. But after him is where I get a little fuzzy. That's where I get a little fuzzy. Hopefully you guys remember. But as of right now, it's Stranger, Aspect, Danny, then David? And I think I might have to call it a night after that. I must warn you, I'm not super good. Danny, I must warn you, I'm not super good. So we can not be super good together. And if we're both not super good, maybe one of us, maybe, will be right below super good, and that is good. All right, Stranger, it's your time to shine. Now, speaking of the word good, having fun is what matters. Exactly what Stranger said. But speaking of good, what you're about to witness is a very good player. Stranger is top tier. Top tier. He'll probably never say that because he's a very humble man too. But Stranger is next. Yes, sir. There's one deck of Strangers that I've only beaten once in my entire existence. And he didn't draw very good that game, so I don't really consider it a win. Actually, I consider it a win because that might literally be the only time I win against that deck. It's that good. It is literally that good. And this profile picture makes me think that he's playing that deck right now. That being said, I like my odds after seeing this opening hand. I like it. Oh, nope, these sleeves are different. This is going to be a different deck. And this is not the colors, I don't think, of that deck. Okay, I'm not going to play Scared since I don't really have protection in my hand. So I'm going to play Ultimate Scavenger right now. Oh, black. Oh, I played against this deck of his. This is the one with those, like, cracked constructs. Is this the one I want to get rid of? I don't remember if this is the one I want to get rid of. I mean, that draws him a card. This protects me. Maybe that's worth it? Does he draw a card if I exile it? Okay, I'm doing this mainly just because I want to know how that interacts. Yeah, he draws a card. All right, now I know for next time. But at least now it's less likely he gets rid of my thing. Inu. Hello to you. Hopefully you enjoy watching people practice Magic the Gathering, and hopefully you're a patient human being. Because your boy needs it. Because I be making mistakes left and right, which I just made one. I just gave my opponent, who's in the chat right now, Stranger, a very good player indeed, a free card when I didn't have to. Scry 2. When another artifact you control with mana value 3 or greater enters credit. Oh, this is the card I need to get rid of. Hallelujah, I drew another one. This is the card that has beaten the heck out of me so many times. Jeez Louise, voice got me good with the protection. Yeah, the voice of victory. Funny enough, I didn't have this in my deck for the longest time until Butterhugger, who might be still in the chat, not sure, recommended to me, and it's a great card. Pretty much wins the game if you draw it in a lot of situations. I just want to know, did this game ever get a draft format where you can open packs with friends and draft, or did that never become a thing? It is a game. It is a thing. I know that for a fact. So you can draft in Arena. But like, for example, there's a legit draft format that I know of where they actually released physical paper products. And I even bought one of the last set. It's called Lorwyn Eclipsed Draft Night. Pretty cool. I really want to play it. I've not played this game in years, so I got no idea what's going on. Once you learn, you should learn Commander and play on TTS. That you're not the first person in today's stream to recommend that. I really want to play Commander. I mean, that's what really got me into the game. Is, Commander and all that stuff. Okay. Now I'm at the point where I can't really attack because how beefy this thing is. So I did not play fast enough. I'm going to scry. Auto pay. This will now be big enough to attack with it. Thank the Lord for that. I don't really want to waste that. So I'm not going to attack with it, even though... Oh, wait, he's going to have to block this. So I can attack with it. Oh, you can do this, but that will die. I'm going to do it. I think that's a good trade. Because I gotta play fast. I feel like that's a good trade. Putting that on bottom. I'm hoping for a Sheltered by Ghost. Another one would be crazy. I've already played 2 of them. Oh, he can... All right. The good news is... There's no good news. There is absolutely no good news. I was going to say the good news is that I had thought about, trades and the whole combat thing. And I was like, okay, I'm getting used to the whole combat thing, which has continued to be my Achilles heel. But then I didn't realize, I forgot that you could combine blockers. So combat continues to stymie me at every turn. However, the game is still not over. There are many ways. Nope, not anymore. Not anymore. Actually, there is a way. There is a way. Very small chance. I could draw a Feather of Flight and then another Feather of Flight. That's my only chance. I'm putting together a deck right now. Sounds good. The good news is they are down to 4 HP and you have cards that can give flying. That's exactly what I was thinking, Brony. That is exactly what I was thinking. It's my only chance. You see it, bad attack. Very bad attack. Very bad attack. Very painful. Has a sliver as their profile picture and their pet. Yeah, he's a sliver fanatic. Sliver fanatic. I can take 10. I need to have 2 creatures on the board to have a chance, and that doesn't do it. And I have no way to draw. And he has 1, he has 4, and he has 5. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. no attacks, so he has 5. It's very unlikely that I survive another turn, but I have a way to fly now. I do have a way to fly. And you're telling me there's a chance? That's all I need to know to give me hope for survival. But this deck is so good, man. I think if I had unlimited resources in the game of Magic the Gathering Arena, this might be the deck that I would craft. Because I like artifacts a lot. I like mana rocks specifically. I love mana rocks. Is this an artifact? Please tell me it's not an artifact. Okay, it's not an artifact. Okay. Block. 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 20 damage right to the dome. 3 blockers. Okay. He's tapped out, right? That's flying. Oh, he has a flyer. It was right in front of my face the entire time. Good game, stranger. Good freaking game, stranger. Man, good game. So close. He had the answer all along. It's not an artifact, but it does fly. Needed to top deck removal. Yeah, if I top deck removal. I got so excited because I was one track minded on the fact that I could make my thing a flyer. I totally forgot that the Wan Shi Tong was a flyer too. Good game, Stranger. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Stranger's a very good player. There's a lot of very cool decks. The other deck that he plays, which I think is his main deck, is like a lifelink mill deck that I faced it like 4 or 5 times. I beat it one time yesterday, I think, or the day before, but every other time he's milled me out with it. It's crazy consistent. Crazy consistent. Okay. There goes the game with Stranger. So I think Aspect is next. Potentially Daney. Potentially Daney. We'll see who responds first. Was Brony on the deck? I'm so sorry if I skipped anybody. Good luck. Aspect can go? Okay, Aspect can go. There we go. Okay, Aspect and Daney. Stranger, my main one is the mono green counters, but the live game mill is a lot more fun. Gotcha. Okay, Aspect wants to play Friendly Brawl. Accept. There we go. All right, crossed an Aspect off the list. So now the only 2 that are on the deck is Daney and David. The alliteration is palpable right now, my friends. Yeah, I won't be done with this for a while. Okay, I see. So Daney will be after Aspect right now. And maybe by then you will have it done. If not, Daney might be my last game of the evening unless someone else wants to throw their name into the ring. Throw their hat in the ring. The name into the hat. I don't know. I don't know what that phrase is. However, you got a very cool mate. I would love to have that mate. I would love to have a mate in general. Let's do that. Now I'm going to do something I don't agree with. However, it's a fair, respectful form of it. I'm going to do a hand rip. But you can play the card still. If Black did this, I would have far less an issue with Black. I'm trying to take inspiration from my actual commander list. Ooh, that's going to be fun to play. Take your time, my friend. But I've got 111 cards right now. Got you. No pressure. No pressure at all. Oh, and is it dying? No, it's not. When this creature dies, create a 2/2 black something or the other. Here comes Gyata. And he'll probably block. So I guess there's no point in doing that. I'll be the one to decide when I want my things to die. That's personal growth right there. I have so many commander decks I'd play. Brother, whatever is the most fun is the one I want you to play. Whatever the one that you have the most fun playing, that's the one I want you to play. Okay, Aspect is playing Black. And actually, now that I'm seeing, is this okay? I thought this was that one card I hate, but it's not. When the Zodiac enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control of their choice. Burn down. Whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Zodiac. I don't like the fact that they capitalize God, but it's just printing on a paper, so who really gives a shite? Everyone is throwing heat. I feel dumb for dying on turn 3 for having my jank removal fizzle. Brother, don't feel bad about that at all. The amount of stupid things I've done, I mean, you didn't do anything stupid. The amount of stupid things I've done, like, for example, I've played 2 Gyadas at the same time. Now, talk about stupid. You can't get any stupider than that. Essence Chandler, let's play that. He's a board wipe and commander, yet all creature types are capitalized. 2/1, no attacks. Old me definitely would have attacked, but I realized how good being the one to decide when you want to trade is. Still not at the prowess level of doing it correctly, as you saw in the last game. Oh, and that reminds me, in response to Persuasive King comment of his last game, did you witness my last game of Stranger? I got absolutely brutalized, you know what I'm saying? I can't play Commander on this platform crying. I can't really. This is just a pile of cards, but I do it for the bonding of me and my new friends. And by the way, anyone that's new here, I have a Discord now, and it's honestly, people are in it. Way more than I thought they would be. And it's just a couple days old. There's a place for if you want to, if it's 3 p.m. and you want to play the game, you can message somebody and they'll probably play with you. It's a pretty cool place to be. Tiny Bones, I've seen him before. He is a board wipe and commander. Yeah, all creature types are capitalized. Okay, I'm not missing any chats. That is good news. I wish they would do something with mates where you could buy old mates, because I want to buy some Avatar mates. It's very sad that I came in right after Avatar, at the very tail end of Avatar, so I didn't have anything to buy it with. All right, now I have some mana to work with. You may pay 2 and exile a creature card from your graveyard rather than play this spell's mana cost. Dude, I don't have anything in my graveyard. Fascinating. Let's do this. This. And then this. And then next turn, we can do some stuff. Oof. If it was kicked, tap up to... Nah, I'm not going to hold on to it. I used to hold on to things for the quote-unquote optimal time to get the most value, but the most value never comes. It really never comes. So I need to stop doing that altogether. A flyer, Wojak. I love this guy's name, Wojak. Imagine you name your firstborn Wojak. That dude's going to be doing some things in life. I'm not sure what those things are, but things for sure. Kite Sail Cleric. Interesting fella. I think, unless, wait a second, who's this? This is Aspect. Yeah, Danny is definitely going to be the last game. Because I don't think David's going to be done yet. Because I am fading fast. My energy level is noticeably dropping. Is it worth it to get rid of Tiny Bones? You may when deals combat damage to a player, you may cast target non-land permanent card from that player's graveyard and mana. I don't have anything in my graveyard. So now's the time to let it hit me. No blocks. If there was ever a time for Tiny Bones to hit me upside the head, it would be right now. Interesting. Very interesting. He has 4. He needs 5. Indestructible. Exile. Ooh, exile. Let's do this. Maybe I'll do my commander first. Yeah, let's do my commander first. I don't think it really matters at the moment. Too bad I can't hurt myself to make this a flyer. But it is what it is. There we go. Okay. Let me read this again. Enters each player sacrifices half the non-god. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a lot of stuff on the board, so I'll lose like the stuff I don't care as much about. Kill it? What do I kill? Kill Tiny Bones? I probably should. I probably will. Well, this thing's about to come out, or at least I thought. Wow, that's rude. Aspect? That is very rude to kill my commander twice in one game. Not the first time it's happened. It's probably not going to be the last time it's happened. But rude nonetheless. Okay, he didn't do anything. So now what do I want to do? I have 5 mana to work with. Let's just do this. I feel like the more creatures I play, if I can get 6 creatures on the board, this is not going to matter as much. That's the way I feel about it anyways. 2 attackers. Don't know if that's correct thinking. That's a sorcery. I don't even... I could kill... I don't want to kill anything. Okay. Now. Okay, I'm glad I made the choices I made. Okay, what's the number at the end of your user? Good question. Very good question. I'm not sure I can tell you at the moment. Is there a way for me to tell you? It is 13815. 0118. It's 13815. I don't know what number just came into mind. Okay, pass. He played this instead. Whenever non-token creature you control... Oh, I see why. Next turn, he's going to get value from his sacrifice stuff. That's pretty cool. This card reminds me of... What's it good? Zork? From Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. That used to be my jam when I was a kid, and it's not even on Disney+. Makes me mad. Oh, I have the answer. I have the answer, unbelievably so. Now he doesn't get the value, but he does get the Moon Shadow stuff. But I'm not too worried about the Moon Shadow stuff as much. I'm going to pay 2, exile a creature. I don't have any creatures. That's not a creature, right? Yep. Let's do another one. So I'll have 6 creatures, so I'll still have 3 creatures once everything's said and done, once that hits the field. He's down to 1 card in hand. And now that's a 3-2. I'll still be killed at this and his Death Toucher, so I'll just do the Flyers. 3 attackers. Okay, I'm feeling okay right now. I'm feeling decent right now. And let me know if you didn't catch that, Danny. I'll write it out in the chat for you. Now that I know where to find it. Also, too, if you put your information in there, I can also type it in real quick, whichever you prefer. Surely he's going to play this. Unless he's listening to me. And if he's listening to me, let me say this. I don't want you to play Zodiark. Maybe I do want you to play Zodiark. This commander will cost 0 more the next time it comes out. Fake your own death until the end of turn. Target creature gets +2 and gains. When this creature dies... Okay, I'm not worried about that. There's no way he doesn't play it. He's going to have 2 creatures. I'll have 3. Okay, there it goes. Thank goodness. Now, what do I want to get rid of? I think I want to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this. And even though this card's good, I want to get rid of that. Okay, that's a pretty fair black shenanigan card, I think. I want to put my counters on this one because it's a 4. It's already a 4. My gosh, that is huge. Absolutely massive. And now I have creatures in the graveyard, so Tiny Bones is good now. Jeez, that's actually a good combo. Got it, thanks. Awesome. This is the moment I've been waiting for, boys and girls. Oh, this is going to feel so good. It doesn't die. It exiles it. It gets around it. But that's all I can do. Oh, it goes in the command zone. I forgot about that. How could I forget about something so integral to the game? Do I want to leave something up? What does it say again? You may cast that. Okay, he has to cast it. So he could get some good stuff. Do I leave a blocker up? 3, 5, 8. Nah, I'm not gonna leave a blocker up. I'm not gonna leave it. There is a flyer in there though. And I can play this. Oh, I could have. Oh no. I was a donkey again, guys. What would that have been? 7? Okay, it wouldn't have been game. Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, I realized that after the fact. I'm being dumb. But it's far from the course right now. Around this time of night. Do I block that? Seems crazy to block that. Seems nuts. Was such a good card. A good card for me, but I didn't want to give him a flyer. Because the flyer is like the only way I win right now. He has 3 mana. I think I might have done this. I think I may have done this. 3 extra damage. It'll say Leisha instead of Danny. Sounds good. I'll be on the lookout for you. And you will be the swan song of today's stream. Target card from a graveyard. Sacrifice. Okay, you can't pay for that. I think I did it, guys. So am I 2-0 with... I think I'm 2-0 with Brawl today? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, that was a bad habit. I should have played that after. Well, I do get a +1/+1 counter. So maybe not. Submit 1. Submit 2. Good game? I'll hit you with a good game. Good game, Aspect. You are the man. Thanks for taking it easy on me. I know you did. I'm sure you played not your best deck. Maybe you draw poorly. I don't know. No pressure? Yeah, no pressure, Danny. You're just going to make or break the stream. No, I'm just kidding. All right, where are you? Where are you? So far, I don't think I've gotten it from you. However, if you put your name in the chat, I can also add you myself. Oh, man. GG's, great game, Aspect. Thank you so much for that game. I love the fact that a pile of mono white cards works together because, like, I feel like that's what they designed the game to be, or else there would be no colors. It would just be a bunch of cards that could interact with each other. I just think it's cool. Super cool. It was Mana Star, but it was a pile of junk either way. I got you. Your pile of junk was black. My pile of junk was white. That shows our 2 different personalities, maybe. Maybe just a bit. All right, what am I looking for again? Leisha. I haven't gotten it from Leisha yet. Did it go through? I have not gotten it. I think you remove those because I think I already added them. You want to add your thing into it, to the chat, and I can add you? Yeah, that was a very cool commander. I liked it a lot. It reminded me of Zork. Not Zork. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. What's his name? Zerg. It reminded me of Zerg. Leisha. All right, I'm adding you right now. Leisha. 63837. Boom. All right, you should have gotten it. Yeah, you can tell that I've been a Yu-Gi-Oh player all my life because I literally thought Zerg was Zork. And Zork is like the main bad guy of the entire show. Ooh, white spells. Love to see that. Leisha, there you are. Are we playing standard, Leisha? Standard Brawl is the best spot to get into the singleton format online? I think so. Just the fact that it's automated, it makes a big difference for me. Leisha. My apologies, Leisha. Are we playing standard? I think so, because that's what it says, but I just want to make sure. All right. If not, I'll face the consequences. All right. Final game of the evening. Let's see if I can end with a W. Leisha. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good, because my energy level is dropping fast. I can't even force it. All right. I'm going to try to force it. I'm going to try to be more energetic to be the most watchable, or at least what I think to be the most watchable. 60 card smaller pool, easier to keep up with than all the alchemy and tutors and historic brawl. Yeah, the someone like Cosmic Fool jumps into my chat every once in a while. I think he only stays for like 2 minutes just to say, "Oh, you're playing the same thing again." And my answer's always the same. However, like I could probably make a Pauper deck. I think it's called Pauper, with the amount of resources I have. However, the standard card pool is already causing me quite the mental load that going to a larger pool size seems to be not the smartest thing to do at this point in my Magic the Gathering career. You're all right with this pile? Sounds good. All right, Leisha Sestini is no longer the last game. David Howard coming in clutch, finishing in just in time. I knew he would. The Undead Butler. A mill deck? You've got to be shitting me right now, Mike. You've got to be shitting me right now. I don't know if I should seam rip this. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but early aggression is probably good, right? Because usually when they start milling, they like to play big stuff. So I might as well do the thing when I could, and they have another one. All right, there's a lot of cards in the graveyard. Is not looking good for your boy right now. Let's do this. And that's it. End turn. All right, next turn, we're going to start cooking. But at least this doesn't have Death Touch. Because this guy looks like he has Death Touch. Like, you do not want this guy to touch you. Speaking of Death Touch, there it is. Exploit. I don't know what that means. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature? Okay. Okay. Draws 2 cards and lose 2 life? Target me. Target me. Please. Oh, that's sad. The creature killed a horse? That's sad. Resolve. Okay, I know playing this card right now would be a mistake. Even though it's tempting to make it... no, it's not even tempting because, like, the Death Touch. Yeah, I play a lot of Standard Brawl and play Hundo with friends. Too many dinner decks, lol. Yugi power level with the most popular ones. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That is why I made a clean break. I washed my hands. I washed my hands of it just for that reason. It is literally, the meme is that it's been solitaire for a long time. However, it's literally solitaire now. Okay, that actually is good. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to. Man, that's a hard choice. Death Touch is such a good ability. I always forget about this effect. No way, guys. Decline. All attacks. 1 attack. Next. No way right now. The fact that me being sleep deprived at the... No. Cancel. At the end of my stream, remembered First Strike. That is such a huge W, guys. 2 days ago, 1 day ago, a week ago, even when my brain was fresh, I would not have seen that. I would not have seen that. When this creature enters, draw a card. If a creature died this turn, otherwise, okay. It's fine. Resolve. Sacrificing this, for sure. That is fine. I'm fine with that. All right, now we're about to get nutty. Creature tokens with Decayed. Don't know what Decayed is, but I guess we're going to find out. That's also an ugly picture. Another Plains. Actually, don't hate seeing that. In case they want to make me sacrifice more things. All right, clearly, oh, they can't block, can they? Can't block. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a 4, and that's going to be a 7. I don't think there's a need to right now. Maybe there is, but let's just scry here instead. 5, 7. Oh, now it was worth it. Now I should have played it. Okay, that was a mistake. But we learned from those mistakes. Okay, there could be a... Yeah, I'm just going to keep that, because that's a good draw. I'm going to keep that. I could play this. That would go to 6, 7. 7, no. Not with it. Next. Okay. First strike is around Death Touch. I said it first. Sorry, I've never added someone on Arena. What do I do here? Huge big ups for being a good gamer. Thank you so much. It's on the bottom left, kind of covered by chat. Let me get it for you in just 1 second. End turn. I'm going to end the turn and then get it for you. Done. My tag is... Aspect, are you on YouTube? I think you're on YouTube. So let me type it in here real quick before I continue gaming. We're gaming right now. There you go. That may have been in the wrong chat, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere out there. Super Dave, assuming that's you. Pass. Pass. Sorry for the delay, but we're here now. Leisha. All right, they have so much mana they could do literally anything. At the beginning of upkeep, mill a card. Then, if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, transform creature. Shardbait Rescue, Death Bonnet Sprout, Old Rusty, Resolve. All right, they have blockers now. All right, they have a lot of stuff. I should probably be paying attention to their graveyard. I was just so hyped on me remembering the first strike stuff. I'm still hyped on that. That is literal growth right there. You cast this card from your graveyard. Okay, another blocker. We're fine with that for right now. Pass. 2/2 coming at me. I will take those. Decayed. What does that mean? What does that mean? A creature with Decayed can't block. When it attacks, sacrifice. Okay, perfect. Less problems for me. No blocks. Pass. Resolve. Arrow, so I don't have to keep doing that. That's a cool animation, at least. Okay. Things are looking up now. And now we just swing. And I get a scry too. Put it on this. All attacks, 2 scrying. Now when my deck does the thing that it wants to do, it's always a great feeling. Next. And the fact that they don't have any cards in the hand makes me feel much more confident. However, some of the things can, come back from the graveyard. So it's like they have 2 lives. Block, block, block. They can block everything right now. Oh, they're trying to kill this. No, they're not. They're trying to kill it. No, that's a jump blocker because it can recast it. That's it. What's going through? Just this. Next. Next. All right, we take those. End turn. Pass. Resolve. More mill. I'm not going to lie, Alicia. Your deck kind of creeps me out. All the cards creep me out. A lot of blockers now. Shoot. But I think I might be able to get through soon. 4 of those. 5. My turn. Fine. I will do this. And I'd rather keep this. Oh, and they can't block. Oh, so that's it. I keep forgetting that. Decline. No need to do that. All attacks. 2 attack. Mobilize. Done. Playing as fast as I can. I'll just keep that on top. Boom. Good game. Good game. Very good game. There we go. They decayed. They did decay. Is that deck actually standard legal? My deck or their deck? I have no idea. I haven't seen any of those cards before that I just played up against. Okay, but now it's David's turn. Let's go, David. There you are. Super Dave. I'll actually let you know it's from standard like 4 years ago. Got you. Do you want to fight my Brawl deck or Alchemy deck? Whatever you prefer. You will be the final game of today's stream. So whatever you will have the most fun doing. However, just from the little information I know about Alchemy, I probably don't have a chance against your Brawl deck, but I don't think I'll have at all chance against your Alchemy deck. From what I've seen from Alchemy, that shit is nuts. Quite nutty. I thought it was. Oops. Hey, there's no oops there. I played against someone played a Pioneer deck against my standard deck. Someone played a Stork deck against my standard deck. I'll literally play anything. I'm the one limited to what I can play. In a perfect world, I could just have a bunch of decks and I could play you guys or whatever. I'll try Alchemy against you next time. If you prefer to try Alchemy, you can definitely do it. Don't feel like you have to do it. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. The only Brawl deck I have is 100 cards. Is the Hearthstone of Magic? That's crazy. I wouldn't mind trying Hearthstone, but every time I thought about trying it, I was like, why would I play Hearthstone when I could play Magic? You know what I'm saying? Friendly Brawl? There we go. Challenge. There we go. Okay, I challenge you to Friendly Brawl. So you can choose your Alchemy deck or your Brawl deck. I don't mind either way. Did you challenge me? I'm always so confused about this. Play? There we go. There we go. Caught up. Can you challenge me to Brawl? I don't know how to do it. I challenged you. Mixed bag of love. Yeah, one sec. I joined your Discord. I'll try to get you on the dark side of Commander. That's gonna be hard. Not gonna lie, that's gonna be hard. But thank you for joining my Discord. I cannot believe how fast it's growing. The fact you guys want to hang out with me on stream, already feel blessed. But off stream, you want to hang out with me? I mean, come on now. Come on now. Digital only nonsense. It has to be Brawl v Brawl. Got you. I see. Yeah, I don't have an Alchemy deck then. Hearthstone, I was looking up some things, and apparently Hearthstone is like way more streamed than Magic. So like clearly they have a fan base, but I haven't heard the name Hearthstone in many years. Many years. I've always been intrigued by it, but every time I try it, I just think about downloading it. I'm just like, I'd rather be playing Magic. Like, why would I do this to myself? Ashnod. Whenever Ashnod attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, create a tapped Power Stone token. All right. Even though this is cheap as crap, nope, not worth it. I'll let it go through. Nope, that would be stupid. That would have been very dumb of me. Even I'm not that dumb. Right now. Create a... Oof. That's a good card. Let's do this. Sanguine Evangelist. Boom. I have stuff to block your Ashnod now. I can attack you for 3. You have a cool profile picture, that's for sure. Super Dave 100. Compared to Magic, is that so? Yeah, I've never tried even a game of Hearthstone. People in high school, when I was in high school, people were playing it like on their phone and stuff, and they seem to be really into it. But that's like, I don't know. At that time, I was still all in on the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Yeah, I don't like Alchemy personally, but I love that there is so many formats for folks to enjoy Magic with. That I also think that is super cool as well. I love that. In fact, that was a large complaint I had with Yu-Gi-Oh! Another reason why I left is because even though the game is just full of like degenerate haters, like they hate Konami, but they still like suck Konami's teat. It doesn't make it. The mindset never made sense. Like, not a single person I've ever met in my entire life ever thought of, except normal human beings, of course. There were normal human beings, like my friends that were into it. We would just play whatever we wanted. We didn't have to listen to like the Konami's ban list or whatever nonsense. We would just have fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But the vast majority of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players could not have fun. They would just hate. And why would you just want to be surrounded by haters? It's not fun. Gain life. When you gain life, ooh, do I have anything that gains life in this creature? You gain 2. Okay, I do. Okay, sequencing. Bunch of 1/1s and a 3/3, but these are flyers. Don't have to be scared of nothing. Lord Skitter. What an ugly guy that thing is. But 2 flyers coming at you. You have a flyer yourself. Pardon me, I did not realize you had such game. So just 2 people playing their own game so far. You don't really need to interfere with the opponent's board state. I see. 20-minute turns? That doesn't sound very fun. Yeah, 20-minute turns. If you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, that's exactly what it is. Why would I want to watch that? 20-minute turns. So stupid. SCN being the most popular format for anyone over 25 is super telling. 1,000%. Don't get me wrong. Yu-Gi-Oh used to be a beautiful game. In fact, the reason why I got addicted so quickly to Magic the Gathering is because when I bought the Avatar Beginner box and played Magic for the first time really in my entire life, I was like, holy crap, this has the same feeling as old school Yu-Gi-Oh! So I've been hooked ever since. Lord Skitter is a problem, but it's a problem for future me, not current me. It's also just a fan format since it's all timeless bans every week. Yeah, I gotcha. Face down card, I love. Also, too, Magic has stuff like this. Face down cards, the card design, those cards that have 2 cards on 1 card. I love that shite. It's wonderful. Oh, I'm going to wait to play that card. I'll play this. So this happens. Gain the life that I lost. And I get a scry. I think I have enough. Not surveil. My apologies, not scry. I think I have enough planes. So now I'm pretty much set up. You have a flyer, but I have a 2/2 flyer and a 4/4 flyer and a 1/1 flyer. And you can block with this. That won't die. So I will not attack with that as of right now. Getting my licks in when I can. I'm like a cat. Boom, boom. Introducing you to Federico and Pepe. 2-sided cards were a mess when they first came out. I would believe it, but I'm happy that I didn't have to go through the mess, and I can just reap the spoils of all y'all's toils of the last decade or so because I love it. I think it's so cool. Every time I see a dual card, not a double-sided card, a dual card, those things are awesome. Double-sided cards, I still think is a faff. Many people in the chat told me that it's not that bad, but I just don't like taking cards in and out of sleeves. When I put a card on the sleeve, that is where the card remains. Each player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker of their choice. Each player who can't, well, I can. And I'm going to do this. Goodbye, my sweet little mouse. You didn't deserve that fate, but I appreciate you nonetheless, Flowerfoot Swordmaster. Did this Chocobo to scratch its butt? I think I just witnessed that. Exile my graveyard, that's fine. No blocks. Card sleeves weren't designed in mind of hiding card face on the back. So there's, yeah, I've heard about that too. But a lot of some darker dragon shields do a fairly good job of it, I think. Let me read this again. When you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter. Let me see how many mana. I have 5 mana, so I can't do that. Let's do this first. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, I have an idea though. All attacks, 4 attacks. Next. Gonna let it go through? They're thinking about it. Super Dave is thinking about it. Surely not Gyata. Gyata's gonna get recast. Okay. Shepherd of Heroes. Target creature gains indestructible. I hope this works. It looks like it's working. Oh, it worked. That would have felt horrendous if it did not. Oh, look at these sleeves. I'm just now realizing these sleeves are super sick. Is this a Johnny? That's a pretty cool looking Johnny, if I do say so myself. And there were cards that came in boosters where you had to check what two-sided cards you were using because it'd be a pain to flip them. Oh, I see. Any mods to block? No, my friend, I don't have any mods. I'm a brand new streamer. And honestly, the idea... So people asked me, like literally asked me to be mods in my Discord, which is super nice of them, but makes me feel uncomfortable. And I realize I'm just not used to being around nice people. So that's just something I gotta get over, because like obviously nice people exist. I mean, all of you are here hanging out with me. But yeah, I don't know. It just makes me feel weird that people have a responsibility for my sake. I don't know. It's very nice of them, but weird psychological issue, I suppose. Another Death Toucher. How annoying is that? Do I get rid of it? This creature enters. What gives it? This gives it Death Touch. Is it worth it to get rid of it now? How many flowers do they have? They have 2 flyers still. Okay. I'm taking 5 damage. Then they can attack out next turn. 5. And it's lifelink. They're going to be at 26. I don't think I have this game in the bag, guys. But I believe I'm going to have to do it. I can't afford to go down much further than that. Unfortunatamente. Unfortunatamente. Jeez, man, what is going on with this? When this equipment enters, manifest dread. Equip. Oh, I see. Oh, I see now. This card is so good. Wow. So they're going to block every time. Fascinating. All attacks. I would never play this card just because like I don't like the look of it, but it's good in a crazy way. Jeez Louise. And now he sacrifices the... Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, now he's going to do it. Sacrifice a creature, and he has plenty of creatures. Very cool card. When I got with my current partner, I felt the same. Like, wait, you treat me well and care about me? It's kind of crazy, isn't it, Persuasive King? The sheer amount of nice people I've met over just these like couple weeks of streaming has really been enlightening. Like, it's nuts. It's nuts. But to be fair, I feel like there is so many like built-in filters on YouTube, Twitch, and I don't know about Kick. By multi-streaming, by the way, that maybe all the mean people are just being filtered out. I just don't read the comments. But even still, all the nice people that are hanging out with me and in the Discord makes me believe that there's so many nice people. I just haven't been around them my entire life. Thank the Lord I started streaming. I definitely don't regret streaming. Got me out of my comfort zone, and I've done it for many weeks now, which is crazy to say. No blocks. Why didn't you just all attack? Wouldn't you have won? 3, 5, 6. Yeah, you would have won. Are you playing with your food? Are you patronizing me right now, Davey? Wait a second. What does it do? When this class becomes level 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life. Ooh, that's cool. All attacks. 2 attacks. There goes my best creature. But I get a creature back. Cleric Cast. Such a cool card. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Boom. Got some of my stuff back. Let's buff up Yada so I can block some things and then probably buff her up again. All right, surely you can just all attack. Let's say I block the 2 biggest things, the 3/3. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's not game. Equip, sacrifice creature. Now that's a 5/5. So if I block the 5/5, what else is he going to do? This is quite the deck you have, Super Dave. I can see why you built it. Afnod is disgusting. Okay, that's back-to-back decks where y'all are playing some disturbing cards. There's something wrong with y'all. Not gonna lie. You have such a cute card sleeve, and then you have these disgusting cards. I guess this is the only one that's disgusting. Everything else is okay. I mean, this is an ugly dude, but not grody. 6, 1. You may sacrifice another if you do create a tapped Power Stone token. Death Touch? That sucks. Well, at least I get rid of your commander. As a consolation prize, you know what I'm saying? You probably have enough degenerate colored cards to make something. I don't know about that. I may have enough because I have opened some packs, but not that many. I could check it out, but every time I do, like all my brain power is being used to craft the deck. It's just not a very riveting viewing experience, but maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that like off stream sometime and surprise y'all with it. Maybe I'll do that. I doubt that I'll be able to make anything competitive, though. Not anything more competitive than this. Every time I see this Chocobo, I get so jelly. I wish I was playing the game when this was available. Resolve. Man, look at all this advantage. Great game. Super Dave 100. Is he going to show me his last move? What I threw together was the antithesis of competitive. That's true. But I also feel like the deck I threw together is the same as well. Well, then it's about time you had changed the environment to meet nice people in general if you most surrounded by negative energy people. I feel the same way. That's why I'm so happy I started this. I honestly can't believe I started this because if you asked me a month prior to me starting streaming, like, would you ever stream? I'd be like, hell no, because I'm so uncomfortable in front of the camera. I mean, that's why I made my YouTube channel in the first place, was because I was trying to force myself out of my comfort zone. Being on camera was hard enough when there was no live audience. Being in front of the camera and a live audience at the same time, times 10. Crazy. And the fact that I've continued streaming, even though I had to move from my upstairs room to my garage, shows I'm in it for the long haul, guys. Dissection, yeah, I did. Oh, 100%. I don't think you would have gotten rolled without it, but Dissection Tool is a great card. What wild cards do you have available anyways? I have a decent amount, but no rares. And the no rares is killing me. I can build like a popper deck, like I said, but nothing other than that. But David, Super Dave 100, thank you for being my last game of the stream, and everybody else for hanging out with me as long as you did. I appreciate you guys so much. And for all the newbies, once again, I'm unplugged my Discord. Bunch of nice people in there. Stormvault is one of them. He's helped me with fancying up a bit. And yeah, if you ever want to like create a game with somebody, there's a bunch of vets and some newbies in there. So a great resource if you want to play some games. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to it, David. All right, guys. I have to log off because I am very tired. However, once again, I appreciate y'all. I'm ending the stream right now.